And welcome out to Bryan High School, where it's the 35th annual All-Star Cage Classic here on Golden Bear Sports Network. Chris Malenga and Mark Rary joining me again, and thanks for coming back.
Hey, not a problem, Chris. Glad to be here for this fun event.
We're actually on the floor tonight, sitting at the scores table, which is something we haven't had. Hang on, he didn't. Okay, he has to fix it. We got an issue. Okay.
No.
Any better? All right. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome out to Bryan High School, where tonight it's the 35th annual All-Star Cage Classic here on BMU TV. Chris Malenga alongside Mark Rary, and we've got our national anthem to start things off.
Here we go. Should be a really fun night, and of course for a great cause. That makes it even better yet.
Absolutely. Kim M is introducing things off, so we'll go down to her.
35th annual All-Star Cage Classic. Thank you for attending this very special event.
You said that right.
Planned for the Special Olympics. All proceeds from tonight's event will be divided equally among the Special Olympic programs in Fulton, Henry, Defiance, and Williams counties. To date, we have raised over $189,000 for Special Olympics. A special thank you to all of the volunteers who make this event possible. They are listed on page 4 of your program. Everyone is donating their time this evening, so thank you to the coaches, officials, our scores table, ticket takers, ticket sellers, and our announcer, Randy Roberts. The Bryan Times has been a proud sponsor of the Cage Classic for 35 years, and we hope you enjoy the games.
And now let's meet the All-Stars, beginning with the East team representing Fulton and Henry counties. Number 1 from Delta, Maddie Matamore. Maddie averaged 17.8 points, 4.5 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and 3.4 steals per game. She was selected as the NWOAL and District 7 Player of the Year. Maddie's future plans include attending Lake Erie College to play basketball and major in criminal justice. From Evergreen High School, number 2, Bailey Sutter. Bailey averaged 5 points per game when selected honorable mention District 7 as well as District All-Academic. Bailey's future plans include attending the University of Toledo to enter the medical field. From Holgate High School, number 3, Casey Tyson. Casey averaged 8 points per game when was selected as the GMC and District 7 honorable mention. She is a member of the National Honor Society and the United Way 2nd and 7 program. Casey's future plans include studying to be a physical therapy assistant at the University of St. Francis. From Napoleon, number 4, Lexi Woods. Lexi averaged 7 points, 3.4 assists, 3.5 rebounds, and 2.3 steals per game. She was selected third team all NLL and honorable mention District 7, as well as Academic Achievement District 7 and all academic NLL. Lexi's future plans include attending college to study nursing or physical therapy. From Liberty Center, number 5, Sydney Altman. Sydney averaged 6.3 points per game and was selected as the NWOAL Honorable Mention, and she won her team's Defensive Player Award. She's a scholar athlete, student council president, and a National Honor Society officer. Sydney's future plans include attending Mount Vernon Nazarene University. From Pettisville, number 6, Sammy Tilley. Sammy averaged 4.2 points and 2 rebounds per game. She was selected team captain and best defensive player. She is a scholar athlete and member of the National Honor Society. Sammy's future plans include to attend Kent State University. From Archbold, number 7, Cameron Hostetler. Cameron averaged 12.6 points per game and achieved a 250 assist club with 100 coming her senior season. She was selected first team NWOAL, first team District 7, and All-Ohio honorable mention. She is a National Honor Society member on the Dean's List and the Alpha Honor Roll. Cameron's future plans include attending Grace College on a basketball scholarship and studying business. From Wasion, number 8, Riley Campbell. Riley averaged 12.5 points, 3 rebounds, 2.4 assists, and 2 steals per game. She was selected first team All-NWOAL, second team District 7, and was her team's captain. Riley's future plans include attending Adrian College for sports management and to play basketball. From Fayette, number 9, Grace Eberly. Grace is on the honor roll, received District 7 academic achievement, and is a BBC scholar athlete. Grace's future plans include starting her own bakery business. From Archbold, number 10, Emmy Peterson. Emmy was selected honorable mention NWOAL in District 7. She is a scholar athlete, a member of the National Honor Society, and is on student council. Emmy's future plans include attending Union University and continuing her soccer career. From Liberty Center, number 11, Megan Skeens. Megan averaged 9 points per game. She was selected NWOAL in District 7 honorable mention and is the school record holder for 3-pointers. She's a scholar athlete, and her future plans include attending Defiance College. From SWAT, number 12, Haley Nelson. Haley averaged 10.1 points, 4.6 rebounds, 2.4 steals, and 2.5 assists per game. She was selected second team All-NWOAL and honorable mention District 7. She is a scholar athlete and plans on attending Davenport University and participating in track and field. From Pettisville, number 13, Nicole Four. Nicole averaged 6.5 points and 4.8 rebounds per game. She was selected second team BBC scholar athlete and also honorable mention scholar athlete in District 7. Nicole's future plans include attending the University of Toledo and studying nursing. And from Swanton High School, number 14, Sydney Taylor. Sydney averaged 11.3 points, 6 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per game. She was selected first team NWOAL and second team All-District. She is a scholar athlete, and her future plans include majoring in accounting. And coaching the East team from Swanton is Eric Oakes and his assistant, Tim Zedlitz. And now let's meet the West All-Stars representing Defiance and Williams County. From Ayersville, number 1, Megan Engel. Megan averaged 3.9 points, 4.3 rebounds, 1.3 steals, and 1.4 assists per game. She also hit 73% of her free throws. She was selected honorable mention All-GMC and All-District, as well as Academic Award District 7 and from the Ohio High School Basketball Coaches Association. She's on the honor roll, and her future plans include attending the University of Toledo to study speech and language pathology. From Bryan, number 2, Allie Miner. Allie averaged 12 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals per game. She was selected first team All-NWOAL and first team District 7. She is a scholar athlete, and her future plans include playing basketball at Siena Heights University. From Defiance, number 3, Morgan Wittick. Morgan averaged 8.4 points per game and hit 40% on her 3-point field goals. She was selected WBL honorable mention. She has a 4.0 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society, DECA, and CADD. Morgan's future plans include attending the University of Toledo to study criminal justice. From Edgerton, number 4, Rebecca Schroeder. Rebecca averaged 3 points per game. She was selected honorable mention District 7 in GMC, was her team's captain, and was selected to the Route 49 Classic All-Tournament team. She is a member of the National Honor Society and is in the top 10% of her class, graduating with an honors diploma. Rebecca's future plans include attending The Ohio State University, majoring in agricultural business and or agronomy. Can't talk today. From number 5, Kendra Schroeder. Kendra averaged 8.5 points per game. She was selected honorable mention GMC and District 7, as well as academic achievement in the GMC and in the district. Kendra's future plans include attending The Ohio State University to study civil engineering. From Hilltop, number 6, Audrey Funkhauser. Audrey averaged 3.8 points per game and had 42 steals. She was selected second team BBC, honorable mention District 7, and defensive MVP. She is also a scholar athlete, and her future plans include serving in the United States Army. From North Central, number 7, Allison Fennicle. Allison averaged 6.2 points per game, had 28 steals, and 25 assists. She is a BBC and District 7 scholar athlete. Allison's future plans include attending Michigan State and majoring in ag business. From Tenora, number 8, Amber Schleiser. Amber averaged 9 points per game. She was selected first team GMC and honorable mention District 7. She is on the honor roll and a member of the National Honor Society. Amber's future plans include attending the University of Findlay. From Bryan, number 9, Sydney Lamberson. Sydney averaged 5.8 points per game, had 34 assists, and 33 rebounds her senior year. She was selected honorable mention District 7. She is on the honor roll and achieved the Merit Award. Sydney's future plans include attending Bowling Green State University to study marketing. From Eden, number 10, Hannah Fogel. Hannah averaged 6.4 points and 6.6 rebounds per game. She was selected BBC Honorable Mention, BBC Scholar Athlete, and received the Captain Award. Hannah's future plans include attending the University of Toledo. From Montpelier, number 11, Rebecca Carr. Rebecca averaged 8.8 points and 5.8 rebounds per game. She was selected second team All-BBC, honorable mention District 7, and MVP. She's also on the honor roll. Rebecca's future plans include attending Jackson Community College for culinary arts. From Stryker, number 12, Haley Dorbin. Haley averaged 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 steals per game. She was selected first team BBC, District 7 Player of the Year, second team All Northwest Ohio District, and she scored 1,370 career points. She is a scholar athlete, a member of the National Honor Society, and received the District 7 Academic Award. Haley's future plans include attending college to study physical therapy or early child education. From Defiance, number 13, Kennedy Raplongley. Kennedy averaged 9.9 points, 8.6 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game. She was selected third team All WBL. Kennedy's future plans include studying nursing. And from Hicksville, number 14, Addison Bergman. Addison scored 16 points, 10.7 rebounds, and 5.5 blocks per game. She was selected GMC Player of the Year in first team District 7. She has a 4.0 GPA and is the valedictorian of her class. Addison's future plans include studying biochemistry and playing basketball and volleyball at Adrian College. And coaching the girls' West team from Tenora is Kyle TG and his assistants Kent TG and Michael Walker. Yep. And the officials for tonight's game are Paul Stahl, Austin Cape, and Brent Green.
All right, there you have it. The starting lineups, or the entire lineups for both the East and the West All-Stars. Again, the West made up of Williams and Defiance counties, the East, Fulton and Henry County. And Mark, we heard a lot of accolades being read, not only on the court, but also also in the classroom.
Yes, yes. You know, it's fun for these players. This is for some of them and most of them the last time stepping on the court, and for them to go out here and put on a. It's really about putting on a show for a great cause, and hopefully they make a lot of great memories tonight that they carry with them as they pursue those goals coming in the future for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the 5th year they did it. They're almost to the $200,000 mark, which is really impressive when you think about it. Everything here is donated tonight by all of the coaches and the officials and the scorers and all that. So it's a good night and a great cause, and we'll have all the games for you tonight, the contests, and we'll be all here on BMU, and follow along on bryansports.com as well. Tonight we want to see that main stop scoreboard lit up, because usually this is a no defense kind of game.
Well, as you know, we won't say a whole lot of defense. We also have some 1,000-point scorers out there and some girls who really like to fire that long ball. So we'll have some fun here. Here we go.
Absolutely. So the West gets the tip. And Allie Miner, hometown favorite, feeds it inside to Addison Bergman. Dish off to Schlieser, who puts up a shot and misses, and it's coming down quickly the other way. Lexi Woods puts it up and in from Napoleon.
East basket, Lexi Woods.
And so now the West will come back the other direction. Dorman with it, the 1,000-point scorer at striker. Now over another 1,000-point, and Allie Miner, who launches a three, no good. And rebound up, no good as well. Tipped around, and it's saved by the West All-Stars. Nice move there, and then taken away by Sydney Taylor of Swanton. She'll bring it the other way.
You know, a lot of these girls are in their spring sports, if they're participating in the spring sport now, and prepping for their futures, as we just listened to during the starting lineups, or the team lineups. And so we're going to have to break a little rust off here in the beginning before we get going.
That's right. Mattamore missed the three-pointer on the other end. And they're not shy about shooting the basketball, either team.
No. Nor should they be in a game like this.
They feed it down quickly to Riley Campbell from Wasion, who misses the shot. Actually, she made the shot. And we come the other way. Three ball in the air, no good.
Just shy for Amber Schleicher.
Yep.
No, nice turnout here in the stands tonight, too.
Absolutely.
It's great to see those.
Mattamore girls won. That's a 2. And we've got a quick 4-0 lead for the East All-Stars.
For those Delta fans in attendance tonight, they have seen a lot of that over the course of 4 years with that shot going in there.
Mattamore, one of the greatest players in the NWAL from Delta, of course, 1,000-point club. She plays good defense. She can shoot outside. I think Coach Grosjean sitting near us isn't sad to see her go out of the league.
No, absolutely not.
Three ball in the air is no good for Amber Schlieser. And they'll come the other way, and there is Mattamore launching a three, and that was a beautiful stroke right there.
Although they're a month out of the season, Mattamore hasn't lost a touch.
That's right, absolutely.
Makes it look easy.
7-0 our East score. West All-Stars will feed in to Bergman from Hicksville. Three ball now on the outside is good by Allie Miner. And Bryan Zone gets us on the board for the West. Other way, three-pointer in the air, no good. That is Sydney Taylor from Swanton, and out of bounds.
You know, it's fun for these girls who compete at a high level against each other all year in the league play and non-league conference play. For them to go and have some fun with each other out here and get to learn a little bit about each other. They don't have classes with each other at school, and build a little camaraderie. It's a neat experience for them out there. You watch them in warm-ups, talking back and forth, and getting to know each other a little bit. It's fun to see it happen.
Absolutely, and just like in hockey, we have a line change for the teams.
5 in, 5 out.
That's right. So a 7-3 ball game with the East All-Stars. Again, East, the Fulton and Henry County squads. Three ball in the air, no good. That is Megan Skeens from Liberty Center. Rebound comes down to Addison Bergman from Hicksville. She'll get it down quickly. Now back to her. Bergman cross court to Schlieser. She'll go in, count it, and the foul.
That was a good look there from Addison Bergman, who I heard is taking her talents to Adrian College.
Yep.
Be a dual sport athlete.
Basket is good by Amber Schlieser. She's at the line shooting 1.
After the miss, rebound comes down, and Allie Miner will look to drive, then she'll kick back out. Then feed it underneath, now over to Schrader from Fairview. 3-ball in the air. That's Hannah Fogel of Eden. No good, and we'll come back the other way. And going coast to coast is Megan Skeens. And we've got a swap of the lineup.
She saw a nice little crease there and took the opportunity to get into the rim and get one in for her team.
Absolutely. So here comes the West. They trail 9-5. We're playing a 13 or 18-minute halves tonight, so no quarters. Whittick from Defiance launches a 3, no good. And
Rebound by
Whittick's
Megan Skeens of Liberty Center.
Whittick's a 3-sport athlete. She plays soccer, softball, and basketball for Defiance.
I'm sure she's not too disappointed to be in a gym tonight instead of on a softball field with 36-degree temperatures and that wind in your face.
3-ball in the air is no good. And the other thing I love about this game is even when they take not good shots and miss them, they still smile on their face.
It's all about having fun.
That's right.
You know, you talk to people who have played this game over the years, and they just have a lot of fun memories. Not only for their time out there and the experience they have, but getting to know people and have those experiences and interactions with others. There's some neat stories that come of it.
Yep. Whittick puts down a 3. In fact, Kyle Teege, the head coach at Tenora, who's coaching the West All-Stars, actually competed with his twin brother in this event. And was in the slam dunk contest. Now, always remember, it happened in 2008. Kyle went over a girl sitting in a chair underneath the basket with a dunk. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. He didn't win the contest, though, because he missed his other 2 dunks.
And the girl wasn't just any random girl.
I think it was a girlfriend. I don't have to check on that, but I thought it was a girlfriend.
Okay.
Or a brother's girlfriend, maybe, is the rumor. Whittick again will launch a 3. Oh, that's in and out. Rebound will come down the other way to Sammy Tilley from Pettisville. Now Cameron Hostetler will drive, lose the basketball. It'll stay right here. We got some more subs.
Another full line change. Yeah, I was talking to Mook Roofer, our AD here at Bryan, and he had some fond memories of being able to play in this game. And he noted he did shoot a lot of deep balls, but he did recall he doesn't think he made one of them in this game.
I bet there's been just a ton of good athletes that have played in this game over 35 years.
Right. Metamore just missed long. Amber Slicer bringing it up the court here, dishing it off. They're looking for the deep ball again.
Oof.
Haley Dorman took an opportunity at it.
I think one of the best basketball games that I called this year was when it was Bryan and Stryker in the holiday tournament. Man, talk about athletes that are just really good all down, up and down the lineup. Dorman missed another long one.
Those holiday tournaments are just a great time for the players to play. School's not in session, getting ready for league, the heart of league play coming up in January.
Another 3-ball.
3-pointer for the East, Kaylee Nelson.
Now the West will answer. Morgan Whittick has 2, if not 3 3-pointers.
That was a nice look.
Yeah. Morgan Whittick.
She was a good step and a half behind the line.
She was. And slowly but surely, the West is working its way back into this one. And we're going to get a substitution timeout. Another line change. We're going to see Sydney Lamberson of Bryan play. Or not. Oh yeah, she's going to inbound. She'll actually inbound to her partner in crime, Allie Miner.
Yep, Golden Bear there, bringing it down the floor.
Ball in the air for the West. Audrey Funkhauser from Hilltop is no good, but it'll stay right here. Mark, if we get a full timeout, I'm probably going to start roaming around a little bit and seeing
Get some
who I can
player
harass
interviews.
with the microphone.
Yeah, get some inside scoops from the players and coaches.
Absolutely. Nice run out there by Haley Nelson of Swanton.
Basket for the East, Haley Nelson.
So the West trails by 3. Funkhauser to Carr. Now back out. 3 ball in the air. Funkhauser is no good. Mattamore brings it down quickly. What a feed. Oh, nice. Mattamore to Sutter. It's almost like they're on the same team, but they aren't.
Yeah, nice pass, nice layup. She was almost under the basket at that point and adjusted and was able to wiggle that one in.
Long 3 from Allie Minor.
She tried. I think someone put her up to that one.
I think so too. That was NBA length.
A lot of giggles and smiles over on the bench, and she drew her attention right back to him. So wouldn't be surprised to see her try that one again.
Absolutely. Archbold's Hostetler with the basketball and dishing it off to Campbell from Wasion. Now 3 ball in the air and good. That's number 5, Sydney Altman from Liberty Center. No numbers on the front of the shirts. It's really hard.
Gotta wait till they turn down
That's
court
right,
to
absolutely.
verify who it is.
Out of bounds off of Megan Engel, Marysville. So Hostetler with the basketball. Over to Altman. She'll dish out. Now back, 3 ball in the air. It's no good. That's Emmy Peterson from Archbold.
Another good look. Toes just on the line.
Nice rebound there, though, by Funkhauser from Hilltop. She goes underneath, and let's see, will she get fouled? Or did she step out of bounds?
I think it might have gone out of bounds on the east, so it'll be West ball.
6:44 remaining. 3 ball in the air, and Allie Minor misses that one. Coming quickly the other way is the West. Get another line change here. 3 ball in the air for the East is no good. Rebound comes down to Lamberson. Cross court to Minor. Allie will dribble drive. Put up a shot, no good. Peterson with it, then 3 ball in the air and good. And that was Hostetler, so it was Peterson to Hostetler. I bet that was a number of times over the course of this season.
Many times.
Hostetler from Archbold. And now, after the West got within a point, now it's 11 points difference. West has some work to do. Turnover. Altman will bring it the other way. Put up a shot off high glass, no good.
Yeah, rare look there at a 2-pointer or a layup.
Yeah. 3 ball in the air for Rebecca Schrader from Edgerton. And then we got a foul.
Good rebound, good putback, and 1.
Rebounding basket for the West, Addison Bergman.
So Bergman,
Trying to complete the 3-point play.
a 6'1" senior from Hicksville, she is in the 1,000-point club.
Yeah, between the two teams right now, I think we have 4 1,000-point scores.
Yep.
Between the West and the East.
No good.
Believe it or not, we're just under 5 minutes away from some of our halftime festivities.
Yeah, it's crazy. Halftime, we will have the Special Olympics shooting contest.
Eric Oakes, the coach of the girls East team, actually a little history. I coached with Eric back in my younger years, about 10 years ago.
Three-pointer for the West.
At Swanton School.
Okay.
Yep, so he and I, he had the 8th grade and I had the 7th grade boys, so we spent a lot of time together in the gym that winter. And actually I had the opportunity to have his students in class, or his kids in class as students when I taught there for a few years. So it's been neat to see his kids go through. I know Gunner's at Eastern Michigan now, and it's just been a lot neat to watch them through and have the success, and now have him sitting at the realms of leading the team as coach and seeing his success. And I know he enjoys it. You look over on his face, and he enjoys what they've done this season and being here tonight. So
absolutely
good to see him again.
And you always hear these names just that come repetitively. You know, TG, a big Patrick Henry name. You know, Oaks, a big Swanton name. And, you know, just those kind of families that are just good sports families.
Sports families, and basketball's in their blood.
Yep. Another one. That's got to be 5 for her.
It's got to be up there. Got to be up there.
Oh, my goodness.
4.
4 for her.
Fourth.
I was close. No, she missed one, so that might be where I was thinking.
Yeah, 5th attempt.
Another bucket. We're going to get some swaps back in.
Basket for the West, Amy Norman.
Now back to another point. 1 point lead again.
Last basket scored by Kendra Schroeder.
Kendra Schroeder is the one that makes the last one. The steal there now.
Just
by
like that, the West goes back on top by a point.
That may be the West's first lead tonight.
Good read there by Audrey Funkhauser.
It is a 12-0 run right now for the West.
In the making. And they might continue it on this trip down the court.
Because it was 22-11. Not the greatest mathematician in the world. That's why I married a math teacher, but I can judge a 12-0 run. Dorman with it, puts it up. No good. Rebound crashing the boards and knocking it away, and lots of contact going there, and second chance points. The West extends the lead by 3 now.
Yeah, good put back there by Hannah Fogel, sticking with it.
And what a nice move on the other end by Casey Thiessen of Holgate. They fed her. She made a nice little spin move. And Casey Tyson, a nice job. Shot up no good on the West. And then look at the rebound action coming in. And another line change. Mattimore, Nelson, Taylor, Hostetler, and Campbell all come in for the East.
Audrey Funkhauser still showing a little defense can be played down that end.
Absolutely. Oh, nice no-look pass. Mattimore to Hostetler, no-look three. Oh.
East three-pointer, Cameron Hostetler.
Let's see what the West will do on this trip. Dorman with the basketball. 3-ball in the air now, no good. Rebound comes down to Haley Nelson of Swanton. She'll run it down. She has Mattimore on the left side if she sees her. Bounce pass underneath, and Hostetler will put it up in here.
Beautiful look,
man.
beautiful look.
Great layup for the East, Cameron Hostetler.
So now the East takes the lead again by 4, 29-25.
Got 9 on the clock. Got 5 on the clock. See if we get a look here before the buzzer sounds for the half.
Mattimore throws it up, no good, and that's gonna end the first half of play with their score. The East 29, the West 25. Back after this on BMU TV.
When we moved into our new facility, I was a little worried about Bob. Bob really loved our temporary office pod. In fact, he was so comfortable, it was a bit concerning. The good news is that Bob has really embraced our new building and has seemed to settle into his new surroundings here at Bryan Ford Lincoln. Now I have a new concern. What's that old saying? People in glass offices should not wear bathrobes? We make buying a vehicle very comfortable here at Bryan Ford Lincoln.
BMU high-speed internet is now cheaper than ever. Now just $30 a month. That's $100 a year in savings. Get it with BMU extended basic cable for all your sports, movies, and reality shows. Plus local programming, including high school sports and community events. Not to mention a local help desk and support team for when you need them. Now for the fine print. We don't have any. No contracts or hidden fees. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net.
Back out at Bryan High School, it is halftime of the girls' game. It is the East 29, the West 25, and we've got the shooting contest for the Special Olympians happening. Chris Malenga and Mark Ray. And Mark, I'm going to let you continue to talk, and I'm going to go grab my wireless mic and head down there for a little bit. You'll be able to hear me, though.
All right. So here we go with warm-ups for the shooting competition here to happen at halftime of the girls' game between the East and the West. Just for some fun, we'll look at some numbers from the first half. We had on the West side, we had Allie Miner with 5 points, and we had Morgan Whittick with 12 points, hitting 4 threes, 4 long balls. And on the East side, we had Maddie Mattimore with 7 points, and Cameron Hostetler with 8 points.
All right, we're getting set for this one, Mark. They've warmed up. This is an exciting part of the broadcast.
Get some live looks here from Chris with the players and coaches, and here we go with our first competition. One minute on the clock, firing away. Got some good looks, real good looks. Got one to fall, there we go, we got one. He's got nice arc, nice form, stepping into the shot. He's gonna get another 1 or 2 to fall here. He's got 36 seconds to go. Ooh, look good, just hit the front side of the rim. .20 seconds remaining here. He's got some good looks, just shy on that shot. Let's see if he can get one more to fall here too. Well, there's one, there's a nice look, nothing but net. Let's see if we can get one here before the buzzer. Oh, there we go.
A nice job there. I think that's Johnny. Good job there. You had some nice looks, as you said, Mark. Nice little arc. Fan favorite Steve Kimple now.
Steve stepping up to the line. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go.
Ooh,
got the first one with a roll. Shooter's touch. Beautiful. He's giving it a chance. Beautiful. Got number 3 to fall. Number 4 right behind it with another good look. Steve putting on a show here. There's the 5th one to fall and the 6th one to fall. Stevie's got 21 seconds. He's getting close to double digits here.
He told me before the game, Mark, he's got a basketball hoop in his yard, and that's all he does is shoot and practice for this.
Beautiful, right? As number 7 falls, followed by number 8. Can we get 9 before the buzzer? One more. Oh! Stevie finishes with 8.
And the crowd goes wild, Mark. The crowd goes wild.
They love it here. He's pumped. Fist pounds all around. We love it, Stevie.
He's going to actually line up behind the three-point arc for this one, Mark.
Going for the deep balls. Clock starts. Nice form. Look at that rotation. Off the fingertips. One of these is going to fall here. It's just a matter of time. Good looks.
Switching it up.
Gonna dribble, take a different look from the baseline. change it up a little bit. Oh,
there you
great
go.
idea. Now he says, "Feed me the rock."
That's right. Give me the basketball. Corner shot's usually the toughest one. Mike.
Yeah, he kind of changed it up there. Went from the wing or top to the corner, which, like you said, is typically a lot tougher. But he's feeling it. He's got the touch. Hopefully, we get a second one to drop here. Almost on the roll. Ooh, nice look. There we go. See if we get one more to drop before the buzzer sounds.
Checks the clock before that last
And
shot.
at the buzzer. Oh,
Shot.
a lot of good looks there. He started to feel it there a little bit with head to that corner. Good move.
Absolutely. All right, Dylan from Wasion, going to see what he can do here.
Dylan's going to step up to the free throw line. Oh, got the monkey off his back right away. Draining number one. He's feeling it. He's got the hot hand. 2 in a row. Make it 3 in a row.
Oh, that one just off the front of the rim there. Good look, though.
Taking his time, getting a few dribbles in between shots. That's good. Trying to get himself a little bit of rhythm. Ooh, almost got the roll on that look. We're at 3. Let's see if he can.
Oh, he got like every part of that rim.
He did touch every part of that rim. Somehow that snuck out of there. Give him 6 seconds left. Let's see if we can get up to number 4. One more here at the buzzer. Count it if it's good.
Oh. There you go.
Great job.
There's our Special Olympians.
Great job to Dylan.
See the
job.
lineups getting set up here by the coaching staff's mark. And getting ready to get half number 2 underway.
Yeah, half number 2, we're going to have the girls run back out. The West made a nice comeback there in the first half as they were down, trailing 11 to the East. Now they cut that deficit to only 4 here for the second half, so we'll see what the girls can do when they come back out to keep this a game and put on the show. And great job to our participants in the shooting contest at halftime. Wow, they did an awesome job, and it was, I think Stevie Kimple called the hot hand. He drained 8. I don't know if Stevie is over my way, Chris.
I love watching him. He doesn't play defense. He just wants to shoot.
He said, "Give me that ball."
That's right.
Give me
Give
that
me the
ball.
ball. Absolutely. All right, so we got the East and the West All-Stars on, and I'm going to come over and talk to Coach real quick. Coach Oaks, I'm going to interrupt you for a second. What's your strategy here in the second half?
Keep shooting threes.
Shooting threes. There you go.
Keep firing the threes. I told him 7 passes is way too many.
There you go. 7 passes too many. Coach Oaks from the East All-Stars. Going to spend the second half here down here, Coach.
Those girls better take that advice and run with it, because not often do you hear a coach say, "Chuck the 3."
That's right.
And here we go. We start the second half with, you guessed it, a 3 from Maddie Matamore.
There you go.
Puts the East up by 7 as we open up the half.
Nice inside look that time.
Beautiful dish down low. It's number 11, Rebecca Carr.
I think the West is maybe trying to do the inside thing. They're hoping they go cold here.
They may have taken the opposite approach there.
That's right.
3 missed, but clean up there by number 3, Casey Tyson. Yeah, I think the West coach and the East coach may have a little different philosophy coming out of this half.
Absolutely,
here.
but
Some
nice
passes and working down low there. Rimmed in and out there for Rebecca Carr.
That was a good look, though, underneath there.
Matamore drives in, dishes off. Whoop, slipped right between the hands. Here comes the West back down the court.
Nice
Amber
little
Schleicher dropping it down low.
No, Bergman plays that post for Hicksville, and it's kind of odd that a post player will get 1,000 points. You know what I mean? Usually it's that shooting guard kind of position that gets that, but she is in there and she just kind of camps there and waits for that basketball.
Yeah, she knows how to attack that rim, as you can see by that last attempt and last move. And there's Matamore again.
Then she
Long
does
ball,
the rebound.
missed deep, and Bergman with the rebound. West looking to move the ball around here. Got to go look for a 2, just shy. East looking to expand upon that lead with a fast break. Good look up ahead to number 12, Haley Nelson with the finish.
That was
Haley Nelson
from
from
Hostetler.
Nelson from Swanton, playing for her current/former coach. Oh, and there she is with a nice read and steal, and 2 more.
So big 11-point lead now again for the East. It's kind of been in waves.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth action here between the East and West. We'll see if the West can catch the hot hand and cut that deficit down to 1 or 2 points again. Not before Bailey Sutter says, I'm going to take that ball, we're going to head back down to this side of the floor.
Oh, nice move by Matamore.
Beautiful drive, good finish. A little kiss off the glass.
Gonna have a line change. I see a bunch of people reporting in.
West is looking for their first basket in a few trips down the floor here. They're looking inside again, working with Bergman. He dishes it out. Shot just short by Rebecca Carr. Here comes the East. Maddie Matamore looking ahead. Another long ball and good.
Another 3-pointer, and Coach Oaks said was holding true.
Yeah, absolutely. Cameron Hostetler with a nice look there from Maddie Matamore, pushing that ball down the floor. They're definitely listening to their coach, that's for sure. Allie Miner brings it up for the West. Looking for their first basket here again in a while. And good drive and dish back out. And Morgan Wittick had the hot hand. She had 4 threes in the first half, so she thought, why not? Let's try it again here.
She was 4 for 5 in the first half.
She was 4 for 5. She was definitely feeling it.
Allie Miner gets that rebound there.
So many words that I can't say over this headset.
Nice move by Dorman.
Yeah, Dorman, nice drive.
Yeah, I know.
Way to keep it alive down there for the West.
Wittick says, why not? Let's try it again. Rebound, Allie Miner with the putback.
Yeah,
Allie Miner, she's on this board right near where I'm standing. 1,124 points in her career.
Yeah, and talking to her just the other day, she's really looking forward to going to Siena Heights and continue her playing career as Wittick drives and comes up just shy on the chance off the glass. East pushes it ahead.
And I think it was Allie Miner's reason that shot didn't go.
The better it's got.
Little defensive pressure there.
Yeah,
Out
absolutely.
on Sydney Altman. Sydney Taylor's going to inbound here for the East. Passes it out to Riley Campbell, who takes a look. Just off to the right.
Right in our cameraman. He kind of just flipped that at Allie, and she wasn't ready for it. Another one for Wittick.
Wittick tries it again, comes up just shy. Here comes the East.
Sideline camera
Trying to build a bigger cushion yet. Oh. Pass goes just out of bounds. Bring the West back down the court.
I tell you what, I'm getting just tired watching them run up and down the court. I'm not even doing anything other than standing in the corner here.
And I'm going to guess that many of these girls, after the season ended, are probably not in their, or don't have their basketball legs. So.
Oh yeah, especially if you're going a different sport and changing it up.
So you'll probably see some more shots fall a little short. But I'm sure some of the adrenaline and fun and the atmosphere here will allow a lot of those to go in. We saw one just go long there. Allie Miner comes down and tries to get the West back into this a little bit, but comes up just short. Megan Skeens with the rebound brings it back up with the West. Allie Miner to Whittick.
I have to talk to one of these officials here because they've just been running up and down the court, and maybe talking to them will give them a break. Oh, what a move.
Great move by Sydney Altman there for the East, and the East just continues to pour it on here this half. Having fun moving that ball around.
Shooting the three.
Another line change in here. Getting the girls as many minutes as they can to have fun in these final 11 minutes of the half. You know, I just looked up in the stands too, and we are packed to the top.
We are.
On both sides. Great turnout tonight for a great cause. As we noted earlier, they raised over $189,000 already for the 4-county area for Special Olympics. As Bailey Sutter hits a three for the East. And we're hoping maybe they'll hit that 200,000 mark.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All proceeds, as noted earlier, go towards the great cause for the 4-county Special Olympics. So everyone donating their time and their efforts tonight. Couldn't ask for anything better. It really is. It's a great show. It's a great time, and a lot of fun still yet to come.
That three goes over the top. So the West will get it back.
Good look there by Lexi Woods, but hit the top of the backboard, caused it to go out of bounds. I don't think the West was too disappointed to see that.
Everybody's taking a little breather now with the line change.
Sydney Lamberson bringing it down for the West. Dishes off to Rebecca Carr. Looks at Kendra Schroeder. Back to Carr. Takes a look. Comes up just shy.
Mattamore's coming the other way. What a move. Oh, nice block, though. Oh, we're going to get travel.
Oh.
Whoa. I don't know. I thought she got hit on that one.
Yeah,
but
you might want to go.
I don't know. He called travel. I don't know.
You might want to get his thoughts on that one, Chris.
I might have to the next time through. You don't call traveling in this game. They didn't read him the rules.
Lamberson dishes it off to the wing. Had the open look. Kendra Schroeder came up just shy. Out of bounds for the East. Here comes Mattamore again for the East. She's really pushing that ball down the floor,
Absolutely.
looking to the corners. Long ball, no good. That was Bailey Sutter with that long ball miss. And here's the West. And Rebecca Carr got one to fall for the West.
It's ending a scoring drought there.
Yeah, that was quite the drought. I think that feels good for the West team to get that one to fall.
Carr's coming back playing good defense on the other end.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nasty. Oh, that was a great.
Mattamore passes the open look to hand it off to Sammy Tilley, who then drains it with a rainbow.
Man, and nothing but cords. Not many people can drive on Mattamore, but she just did.
Great drive by Megan Engel there to get in for two for the West. Another long ball.
I
Just
didn't think we were
off
going
for
to hit
Lexi
50
Woods.
earlier in the game, but here we are.
Now we're talking about hitting 65.
Yeah.
Big line change coming up here for the West. Sydney Lamberson works the ball around to Megan Engel. Takes a look, just long.
We're going to get some subs in. We'll see if we can grab some interviews here as they come off.
Just as a reminder, 50-50 tickets still available.
All right, so an 18-point spread here between the West and the East. The East on top with 7:15 remaining in the game. A lot of long balls, a lot of shots. Let's see what happens here in these final 7 minutes. I'm sure we're going to see a few more line changes as we see another deep ball from the East. That attempt by Riley Campbell. Rebound by Sydney Lamberson.
She's not afraid to get in there and mix it up, is she?
Hands it off to Haley Dorman, who takes a long ball look. Just long, and here comes the East again, looking to push that ball up the court. Oh.
Nice shot right over Dorman.
Haley Nelson with a nice look there. Kiss off the glass. Nice touch. That was mid-season form. As Lamberson rotates the ball again around for the West. And Fogel takes a long ball look.
Lots of collisions down here. I don't know who it went off of.
I want to know where the East are getting these bursts of energy. They just keep pushing the ball down the floor. That time it got a little out of their hands. So here comes the West back down the court. Lamberson again taking the ball down the floor.
Oh, it just got taken away from Sydney. Ooh, she hit the deck. And out of bounds.
I think Haley Nelson thought she was going to have another easy one there, and the ball just a little too much juice on it for her to catch up with it. Here comes Haley Dorman. Again, a 1,000-point score for striker. Puts it up as she gets in the lane, but
Man,
draws
she's got
the
fouled.
foul.
Wow.
For 2 shots here with 5:35 remaining. 20-point spread. East on top of the West, 53-33.
See, we can chip away at it a little bit if you're a West fan.
If we've thought we've seen a lot of threes already, I think we're going to see a lot more in these final 5 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, but the most important thing is the girls are having fun.
They are.
I see that Morgan Whittick's number 3 fell off the back of her jersey, and the girls were over here just trying to figure out a way to get that back on. So you'll see her out there as,
I do see her.
as numberless. As
These girls are making you run, aren't they?
They are making us run a little bit more than we would have liked, but they're playing competitive. They're having a good time, so that's all we can ask for.
Thought I'd give them a little break there.
A little in-game inside
That's
scoop
right.
there from the referees, who are definitely going to go grab a bottle of water when this one's done.
Absolutely.
Another deep ball look there by Amber Slicer.
Another line
Up to
change.
Nora. Yep, and another line change for the East as they just followed the West's line change. Mattamore's back on the floor for the East, so I think we're going to see the ball pushed down the court here pretty quickly. She'll inbound it to Cameron Hostetler of Archbold.
They got something cooked up, I think.
They've been on the sideline scheming.
They have. It's going to go out of bounds. Oh, no. Oh, I thought she saved it.
Long ball look there by Sydney Taylor, and ends up in the West's hands after it goes out of bounds. So here we go. Allie Miner bringing it down court.
There's another one. Another long ball.
We talked earlier that someone had put her up to a real deep ball. And
I
that
think
time
so.
she steps up from about 25, maybe 28 feet.
I think that might be Coach TG that's
They're
putting
having
her
a
up to
little
that.
badger going back and forth here between her and the sideline. So we'll have to see what that's all about. Nice rebound there by Amber Slicer. Pushing it down the floor.
Triple teamed and fouled. Man, I should have gone down there. It's where all the stoppage in plays are.
Just following up again on that shot from Allie. There's a lot of giggling and laughing still going on. So, again, I think it's all in good fun, and they're putting them up to some good fun with some of these deep ball tries.
So the points on the West have come at the foul line this half. Emmy
Schleicher's
Peterson
rimmed
is
out.
chugging down the court here. Look for it to come to her. It did, but she didn't make it.
Good look from the corner. Peterson from Archbold. West tries the deep ball.
Here she comes again. Ah, stolen away by Whittick. She saved it. Oh,
Saved a Miner. Miner looking to swing
now
it.
she wants the basketball.
She does. Now the West is eyeing any shot they can take.
Yep.
This point spread here and 2:20 remaining. Schleicher's shot rimmed out. We're going to do another line change. It'll be East ball coming back down the floor with 2:12 remaining. 20-point spread here. The East on top, 56-36. Matamore swings it to the wing. Another long ball look. And another attempt falls short.
Gonna see another line change here on the West, or the East rather.
this should be it for these girls.
Yep, that'll be their final time coming off the floor for that. Those 5 girls on the east sideline.
I'm going to see if I can grab Emmy Peterson here for a quick interview. Emmy, can I say hi to you for a second on TV? What do you think about this game?
Oh, it's a good time.
The coach has said that the goal is to hit threes. Is that what you're doing tonight? This is what you want to do?
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Less than 3 passes and a shot.
There you go. And that's not what normally happens during a basketball game.
No, not at all.
So what is it like performing here with these Special Olympians and against people that you've played with all year long?
It's actually really cool just playing with people you've always played against and just getting to play and have some fun and especially supporting a good cause. So.
Of course, you're from Archbold, and what are you doing in the future?
I'm actually going to Union University in Jackson, Tennessee, and I'm on a soccer scholarship there. So I'm going to be continuing playing soccer.
Awesome. Well, good luck in the future, all right?
Thank you.
All right, Archbold's Emmy Peterson.
Well, as you can tell by the excitement in her voice, the girls are having a good time out there as we finish out the final 30 seconds of the game. It's fun to see them have fun. And there's another deep ball as we speak. That one from Riley Campbell of Wasion.
Coach Oak said it. Threes, threes, threes.
Let's see if the West can answer.
She steps back.
Addie Bergman takes a step back and rims in and out. With 8 seconds to go here, the East, I think they're going to see if they get one final shot. From the corner.
It's a 2 if it goes. Nope. There you go.
So the East on top of the West, 59-36 in the Cage Classic All-Star game on the girls' portion. So shaking hands and congratulating each other on a fun night.
Gonna see if we can grab a couple of the girls here for a post-game interview. I'm partial. I like to grab the Bryan girls and chat with them.
Coach is shaking hands in front of us here. They did a nice job rotating the girls in and out, and I think they had a fun time. And
gonna grab Coach TG here for a second if you can. Coach, how did it go today? You came on the short end of the thing, but I think the girls had some fun.
Yeah, absolutely. That was our goal coming in. We want to make sure that everybody had a good time, and I just told Eric, kudos to them. They made better halftime adjustments than we did. They pulled away, but yeah, I think everybody had a good time.
Now you have a unique perspective because you actually played in this game. So tell me about what it's like now to come back and coach.
Yeah, I mean, I had to go back and think a little bit, and obviously I remember that night, but I had to think of like how it operated and like from a coaching standpoint, and like how were the players rotated and all that kind of stuff. So it really made me go back and think about my time playing in it and reflect on it. And it's just such a great event, and it's cool being a part of it from a different perspective.
Now, it was 2008 that you played, right? Is that right?
Yeah, correct. Yep, 10 years ago.
And you had the dunk contest. It was interesting. I remember you dunked over a girl.
Correct. Yeah, I only made one of my 3 dunks, and I joke with the person who won the dunk contest that year because it happens to be my twin brother.
I remember.
And yeah, he did 3 easy dunks and made them all, so he ended up winning. But I stole the show because I jumped over a girl and dunked it, and I think that got everybody on their feet.
That was impressive. I was there covering it right underneath there. And now we had a question: was it somebody you knew? Was it somebody you knew? How'd you get him to do that?
Yeah, it was a girl from my high school that I was good friends with, and she had enough trust in me to jump over, and we practiced it a few times because we didn't want to make a bunch of fools of ourselves, but thankfully it went well and nothing bad happened.
All right, well, congratulations on coming back as a coach in this season at Tenora.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Coach Kyle TG from Tenora, and I was just a girl from his school, so I thought it was a girlfriend. That must be an urban legend. So
again, still a fun story when you hear it, even this many years later. So
absolutely, the team's breaking up for a team picture. And so why don't we take a quick break? When we come back, we'll try to get some interviews and talk some more and have some more action here from the All-Star Cage Classic. 35 years of doing this here on BMU TV.
An insurance policy is essentially a promise to pay for covered losses that occur to your assets. At Andrews O'Neill & Lowe, we take this promise seriously, from the minute you accept the policy to the moment the loss occurs and beyond. That's why we place your auto, home, or business insurance with an experienced carrier like the Central Mutual Insurance Company. Our expertise, matched with Central's quality products and service, provide you protection, security, and peace of mind. Andrews O'Neill & Lowe is your local Central agent. Call us today at 419-636-5050.
This is my story. I'm a mother of 3, a wife, and a cat operator. I earned my degree in mechanical engineering technologies. Now I have a career doing exactly what I studied. I learned more, now I earn more.
They say there is strength in numbers. In Bryan, we have always taken pride in supporting our Golden Bear student athletes in all of their sporting endeavors. The Bryan Athletic Boosters now have a chance for you to get into the game. If you're Bryan proud, it's time to become Bryan strong. Whether you were a BHS athlete, are raising a BHS athlete, or just love supporting our Bryan High School athlete, this is your chance to be part of the BHS sporting community. Talk to any board member today on how easy it is to join, or contact us at 419-636-4536. At Krill Funeral Service, we are professionals with the sincere desire to reward every family who have placed their trust and confidence in us by being attentive to every detail, displaying the highest level of courtesy and compassion, and providing the greatest measure of respect for their wishes. As remembrance planners, our goal is to help families find joy in the way they choose to remember, honor, and celebrate the wonderful life of their loved one. Krill Funeral Service, we are experts at helping hearts heal.
Hey everybody, it's Dieter Held here with Darryl Shirkey Ford Lincoln in Montpelier, Ohio. We talk a lot about having the best prices and best selection in our area, but our #1 goal is to provide the customer with an excellent experience. From the beginning to the end of the deal, we want your interest to be at the front of our minds to provide you with the best fun and stress-free buying experience we possibly can.
Give us a call or stop in and see us at Darryl Shirkey Ford Lincoln in Montpelier, Ohio. We look forward to helping you.
Okay. Back out at Bryan High School, it's the All-Star Cage Classic here on BME TV. Chris Malenga and Mark Ray. Mark, I'm going to try to go grab a couple of interviews with some of the girls players from the West, and so, but we had a great game there with the West All-Stars.
Yeah, it was a fun game. Back and forth there in the first half, and then the second half, the East pulled away. They went with Coach Oak's strategy of 3 passes and let it fly. So a lot of long balls and fast breaks and a lot of fun. So now we're getting ready for some of our contests here between games. So we're going to kick things off with the girls 3-point contest. So they're on the floor warming up right now, and some of the boys who are playing here in the East-West game just a little bit later are starting to warm up as well. Fun time being had by all here at the Bryan High School gym as everyone's supporting a great cause. All the funds are going towards the 4-county area Special Olympics, so all those funds are staying local. Great show put on here and sponsored by the Bryan Times. We thank them for all their efforts to make this happen tonight.
All right. I'll see if I can get a camera over this way, Mark, because we normally go on that end. But I'm here with the 2 girls that played in the Bryan for Bryan here in the West. We've got Allie Miner. And Allie, how did it go playing tonight?
It was fun. We had a lot of fun, and I just feel like the point was to have fun, and we did. So.
Absolutely. Now, the coach for the East said that his goal was all 3-pointers, and you guys did more of an inside game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely had more height than them, so yeah.
Sydney Lamberson, the first time experience in this game, or have you seen this before?
No, I have not. This is my first time, but it was a fun experience. I enjoyed it, playing with my teammate.
What do you think of all these people here to watch you guys, but also to watch these Special Olympians?
It's great. I love the atmosphere. It was fun. It was a good first time here, good impression for me.
Now, Allie, we had 5 players on the court. Whoa, thank you for saving that. 5 players on the court that scored 1,000 points this year, and you were one of them. What is it like competing against that kind of talent?
It's a lot of fun, and it's really crazy to think that there was 5 girls this year just in the area that got 1,000, and it's fun competing with them.
What are you going to be doing in the future? Tell everybody I know, but tell everybody else.
I'm going to Siena Heights to play basketball. My major's undecided right now, but that's where I'm going.
Sydney, what are you going to be doing in the future?
I'm going to be attending Bowling Green State University, and as of now, I'm going into marketing and sales.
All right, well, good choice. That's where I went, so there we go.
Thanks.
All right, congratulations, ladies. Go have some fun, all right? All right, it's the girls from Bryan, Allie Miner and Sydney Lamberson. Mark, send it back over to you.
All right, I'm just taking a look here around the stands, and things are really filling up here in the Bryan gym as the girls are getting ready for the 3-point contest, and the boys are starting to warm up, so a lot of players on the court right now shooting around.
All right, I'm going to head down to my spot here for the 3-point contest. I got to hurry. You want to go on this side.
For the contest,
You got that list there? Because I forgot to
On the
bring
girls' side,
it.
we have Morgan Whittick out of Defiance. We have Maddie Matamore out of Delta, who we just saw chuck up quite a few threes in the East-West Girls All-Star game. We have Audrey Funkhauser out of Hilltop. We have Lexi Woods out of Napoleon. Haley Dorman out of Stryker, another 1,000-point scorer that hit the 1,000-point threshold this season. And Sydney Taylor out of Swanton. So those girls are all getting ready here. They're getting the rundown of the rules for the contest. Up just on the to our right, as you're looking at the court. And they're spreading themselves out, and they're getting our rebounders ready for the game. And it looks like, let's see who we're going to have up first here. We're going to have Morgan Whittick of Defiance go first, and she's selected her spot. And here we go, 45 seconds on the clock. She's hit her first one. She caught hot in the first half of the All-Star game.
There's two.
There's two. She hit 4 of 5 in the first half of that All-Star game, as she's hit her third now and is looking for her fourth.
And that last ball is always worth 2.
So the points are up there. The point total's up on the scoreboard. She's got 6 total points so far with 18 seconds to go. She hits another from the left wing. And she finished with some time to spare, but finished with a total of 7 points. So Morgan Whittick starts things off.
7 points for Whittick. Maddie Matamore will be next.
Maddie, a 1,000-point scorer for Delta, who has proven herself as a long ball shooter, and here she goes. Drains the first one, drains the first 2.
Oh.
Just misses on number 3, and on the money ball, so she finishes the right wing with 2 points from the top now. She gets one to fall from the top, and here comes the money ball for 2 points.
Oh, there she goes.
So 5 total going into her last round. Got a nice looking shot there. She got another one to fall. 6 total points, 7, 2 in a row. She's catching hot at the right time. She hits the money ball, and she finishes with 9 total points.
So Matamore now in the lead.
Up next from Hilltop, Audrey Funkhauser.
Audrey Funkhauser next from Hilltop.
Audrey steps to the right wing. She's looking to get that first one, getting the rhythm here. See if she can hit the money ball to get things going. And she does for 2 points. Here's the first of her 4 shots from the top. Misses the first. Comes short of the second. And let's see if she can hit that money ball again. She's got 2 points with 4 shots remaining here. Oh, she's starting. Let's see if we can get a little rhythm going there. There's 2 in a row.
Yep.
And
That's good.
3 in a row, and money ball. Yes.
Yeah.
What a comeback there for Audrey Funkhauser, who finishes with 7 points. That still leaves Matamore on top with 9, but Whittick and Funkhauser now with 7 each.
This will bring up Lexi Woods from Napoleon. One of the lady cats, as they call them.
Yep. Lexi looking for there's that first one to fall for her. It's all about getting that first one to fall. You get a little rhythm. There she hit her money ball, so she's got 3 points. She moves to the top. Good looking shot, good rotation. Just needs one to fall here from the top.
Nope.
So she'll go into her final 4 shots here on the left wing.
That one's good.
She hits the first.
And the second. And the third. Misses the fourth.
So Lexi finishes with 6 points. So
Haley.
we got Matamore with 9, Whittick and Funkhauser with 7, and Woods with 6. Up is Haley Dorman from Stryker, another 1,000-point score. She hits her first.
And her second. Beautiful stroke with that. Third.
Almost a 4-for-4 start there. She's got a good rhythm going. I think we're going to see a few more fall here. She misses just right.
That one's
hits
good.
the money ball.
Yep.
Two in a row from left wing.
This
and
would
money
tie it.
ball
No.
to tie for the lead. She
Almost.
comes
She
just
could have
short.
tied.
So she's our 3rd lady player with 7 points.
And then Sydney Taylor from Swanton.
Let's see if Sydney can find a groove here and challenge Matamore for that top spot. She moves to the top, only making one so far. Trying to find her groove. There she goes. Hits the money ball, keeps herself within striking distance here. She hits the first, hits the second, hit just short on the third, and money ball just short.
So it looks like Maddie Matamore, Delta, is going to be your winner tonight. So we're going to, as soon as the trophy's presented, we're going to grab Maddie and have a quick interview with her. All right, we're going to come get the trophy presentation.
Chip Wood of Bryan Ford is going to make his way down and hand out the hardware. Well-deserved hardware. Matamore, just another accolade for her. Again, a 1,000-point scorer and had a great career with Delta.
All right, as soon as she gets this presentation, I'm going to let the Bryan Times take their picture, which they always want. And then I'm going to All right, I'm going to see if I can get Maddie here. Maddie, can I talk to you for a second? I'm with Maddie Matamore, just won the three-point contest, Delta this year. And tell me about competing in this competition tonight.
Well, you don't realize how much time you have until the last spot. You realize you have about 20 seconds left. You always rush yourself, but went well.
Where's your favorite spot to shoot on the floor?
Definitely on the left side. Yeah.
Now, Coach said during your game that the goal was to all shoot threes, and you guys pretty much did that.
Yeah, he wanted to get to 100, but we didn't quite do that. But
now, you played for Delta this year, a good season, 1,000-point club, and what are you going to be doing in the future?
in the future, I'm going to attend Lake Erie College and play basketball for them and study criminal justice.
Awesome. Tell me about playing in this game when you have these Special Olympians. You saw them do their shooting contest, and they're going to play their game, and it's all for a great cause tonight. And I love just seeing that. What about you?
I love it. It's really good to play for, and it's a really good cause, and I'm honored to be picked to play in it.
All right, Maddie Matamore from Delta. We'll send it back to you, Mark.
All right, congratulations again to Maddie for a job well done. And the boys now are starting to get ready for their three-point competition. So participating in that tonight as they get set, we're going to have Kyle Nicely of Ayersville, Bowen Green of Delta, Stephen Riley of Hilltop, Sebastian Braceno of Holgate, Ryan Moore of Tenora, and Brooks Geit of Wauseon. So Kyle Nicely is going to lead things off here from Ayersville. Kyle steps to the right wing. Finds the rhythm with that first shot. Comes out of the first round with 4 points as he hits the money ball.
Make that 5. Ooh, rattled in and out. Now left side.
See if he can add a few more here. This final round. 2 in a row. You know, most of them start to hit some shots by that third. By the time you get to that last wing spot, as he hits the money ball there for 9.
So 9 was your winner in the girls' competition.
We'll see if any of the boys can get rid of some of the boys haven't played their game yet, so they're still in warm-up mode. See if they have any pre-game jitters or just need to work some of the rust out with some of these shots. So we'll see here. Here's Bowen Green of Delta as he hits shot number 1. Bowen, a good long ball shooter with the Delta Panthers this season. Moves to the top of the key. Still looking to find a groove here. Again, the boys haven't played yet, so some of this might be a little warm-up for them.
He's definitely winning the contest for the hair, the best hair.
Yes. Longest locks award.
Yes, he is.
He tried the bank on that one. Tried the bank on that one again. His money ball.
Bank was not open.
It was not open tonight for Bowen Green, who finishes with 2.
This will bring up Stephen Riley from Hilltop. Love his socks. Check out those socks.
A lot of color, a lot going on there for Steven. As he steps to the line and hits, there he hits his first one. And 2 in a row. And he got the money ball, so he finishes with 4 after round 1. Top of the key. Looking to find that groove again.
Top of the key is always the challenging one in these contests.
It is. He goes in with 5, so he's within striking distance of the leader. Trailed nicely with 9 of Ayersville. He's got 6.
He's got to hit this one.
Money ball, he can tie it up.
Oh.
Just off the mark there for
nicely
Stephen
still
Riley.
in lead. Sebastian Brazino will be next from Holgate.
Sebastian gets that first one to fall, and followed by the second, and couldn't get the money ball to fall.
Maddie's right. She said that, you know, she rushes so much and you have all this time left over. And maybe that's it. Maybe they're just rushing too much.
Yeah, most of them finishing with 10, 12 seconds remaining on the clock. Got the money ball to fall. He's in striking distance of the leader. Got the first to fall. And the second. Here we go. He tied it up. Let's see what we can have.
Oh, a new leader. Sebastian Brazino from Holgate.
Sebastian with a slow start, but a strong finish.
Wow.
Making it rain there on that final spot. That brings a big smile to his face.
Ryan Moore from Tenor now.
Ryan may be taking your advice, and he's taking his time a little bit here.
Yes.
Watching the ball roll off the rim, setting for his next shot. Although he didn't get one to fall, let's see if it pays dividends in his final 2 spots here.
Oh, there you go.
All it takes is 1 to fall to find that groove. And he finishes with 4, going into the final spot on the left wing. That's his 4th shot made in a row. And the money ball to get to 7. Got it.
Got to 7.
So our leader, still Sebastian Brazino of Holgate with 11.
Brooks Geip now from Wauseon. I watched this guy when we played Wauseon. This guy was just drilling threes during that game.
He's got a natural shot.
He does.
You'll see that here, and we'll see if we see it hit the bottom of the net. And there we go on shot number 1, just as we suspected.
There you go, all of them.
4 for 4 to start things out as he moves to the top. Yeah, he's got a pure shot. Makes it look easy.
He does.
And he only needs to get 2 points to tie the leader. Now 1 point to tie the leader. He's tied.
Oh.
And money ball for the win.
Oh!
Got it.
Geip from Wauseon going to be your winner. You know, during that Wauseon game, you had Austin Rotroff underneath the whole time, and then Brooks Geip outside. It was a 1-2 punch for the Bears against the Bears. And we'll get Brooks here after the trophy presentation.
All right, again, Chip Wood from Bryan Ford coming down to present the trophy to Brooks Geip, who hit 13, got 13 points in his 3-point shootout with his natural shot, winning it on the final shot in the final round.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can interview Brooks here.
Here we go.
All right. He's taking video, yep. All right, I'm gonna talk with Brooks Geip from Wauseon. Man, I said it going into this competition. I watched you play on this floor against Bryan and hit a bunch of 3-pointers, and I figured you'd be the guy that win. How'd you approach this?
You know, I just want to come out here and make every shot that I took, and I came close to it, I think. I only missed, 2 or 3? So I I think I did a pretty good job of achieving my goal.
Now you have a little bit different here because the girls got to play a whole game and got to shake it off. You had to come out here cold and take this, so that doesn't seem fair.
No, that's not fair at all. You know, we were taking a few warm-up shots, and I didn't know if I could even make a single shot, so I felt pretty good going into it, though.
Talk a little bit about the opportunity to play in this game, especially benefiting Special Olympics.
You know, it's great that it's going, so all the benefits going towards Special Olympics. It's a fun night for all the athletes that are playing in it. The three-point contest, dunk contest, obviously little kids look up to it, and the game hopefully will be even better.
All right, tell me what you're going to do in the future.
Right now I'm still undecided, still exploring my options, but hopefully I'm going to go into civil engineering.
Awesome. Well, best of luck in the game today.
Thank you.
All right, Brooke Skype from Wauseon. We're going to get ready for that dunk contest. Oh, we got a half-court shot winner.
Yep, so we drew a ticket here to shoot a half-court shot. We're going to see Connor Lemons from Bryan with the winning ticket. He's going to let it fly from half-court and see what happens.
Oh, a little short.
Connor comes up just short.
Just short. Just short.
Had the line.
He did have the line, just needed a little distance. So, yeah, I mean, you heard Brooks there. You know, they didn't get a chance to warm up too much.
Yeah, that's a tough feat to pull off, and you don't get a whole lot of warm-up shots, and you come out to put on that show is impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. So the guys kind of chilling out, relaxing. We're going to see the dunk contest happening here. That's always fun, and we've got, let's see, I think there's 4 people in the dunk contest because we had an injury. Austin Rotroff from Wauseon, I believe, was injured in their last playoff game, and so I think we're just going to get 4. And could Brooke Skype do it and win both?
We'll find out. I just watched him do a warm-up over here, and he looks like he is ready to go for that as well, so we'll see what happens. But we've got Ethan Schlachter out of Ayersville participating, Zane Cup from Bryan, Ryan Moore from Tenora, and as you know, Brooke Skype out of Wauseon, so they've been over here taking some warm-up dunks during the three-point contest and half-court shot. I think the boys are getting ready to roll.
Hopefully we can go on this basket. We got to go on this basket.
I've seen a few of them scheming with some other players. I saw some girls players out there giving a few alley-oops, and I think they're going to try and pull a few tricks out tonight to see if they can bring this crowd to their feet a little bit and put on a good show.
We definitely want to shoot at this basket, though, for coverage. All right, they're getting warmed up.
So each dunk is worth 10 points, and each contestant gets 3 dunks. So the judges are going to score them on their dunks as they go, and they continue to warm up here. And a lot of rims shaking and backboards swaying, so that's a good thing to see here in warm-ups.
And then, of course, you know, the coaches from the area get to rate these guys on their dunks. So they will get to vote.
You know, these coaches all season are hoping and praying that these guys don't dunk against them, and now they get to rate them on their dunks, so they can have a little fun with this.
Yep. They're getting warmed up, certainly. Zane Cup from Bryan, of course. All right.
All right, so here we go with our first contestant.
All right, Ethan Schlachter from Ayersville. First one's up and good. Simple slam with the hand.
Up, single-handed flush with the left hand.
I never know how to judge this. If you have an awesome dunk that you miss or an easy dunk that you make.
I think anytime you can add a little surprise element to the dunk beyond the one-handed flush. Zane, it looks like he's still trying to warm up. As he gets up.
There he goes. Got a little bit of air there.
Very similar to Ethan, except he comes from the left side and flushes it with the right.
So we got Bryan Moore from Tenora. Now, this is the one in the paper that looked really short to me. He's taller than he looks, though, in the paper. And he made it. There you go.
So far, all 3 sticking. I don't think they want to pull any tricks out quite yet.
Yeah, you got to get the one under your belt that's good, and then you can Skype. More like a layup, but. All right, round 2 coming up, and he's going to get some help.
go. As we noted, I thought I saw some scheming going on over there in warm-up.
This is Haley Dorman from Stryker, and she feeds.
Alley-oop off the backboard and the two-handed throwdown for Ethan Schlachter.
Nice job by Schlachter.
I think some of the fans here like that one.
Zane Cup. He'll put it up. Wait for the bounce and slam. I missed it, but good look.
Zane tried the alley-oop from himself. He's going to attempt it again here. See if he can get one to go down, and it almost does. He just misses it off his fingertips.
All right, he'll get one more shot. And he's just going to go straight two-handed.
He goes safely with a two-handed flush just to make sure he got one down. Still had some style points, though, with the two hands.
Ryan Moore is going to get some help. Slam! Oh, the feed from
Ryan
Ethan
Moore.
Schlatter.
Looked like he had some pogo sticks in
That's
those legs.
right,
there.
absolutely, man.
Two-handed flush with the alley-oop off the backboard, and Brooks Skype.
Oh, nice with the
alley-oop
to himself, yeah.
Two-handed throwdown.
Third round, he's going to get Dorman again to help him out. Let's see what they do. She's going over the backboard with it. Oh, well, she's got to go higher over the backboard if this is going to work. She's coaching him a little bit. There it is, over the backboard. Slow! Looked like it was going to go.
Give another attempt here. She was spot on with that alley-oop.
That time it goes.
Third time
the hang.
Charm for Ethan Schlachter.
He made all three of his. Zane Cup going to get some help now.
Peyton Lamberson, his teammate, coming out. Alley-oop off the backboard.
Oh, we're going to do it again. There you go. Alley-oop off the backboard.
Nice dish off the backboard for the two-handed flush from Zane. And here comes Ryan Moore from Sonora.
Gonna do a strong reverse.
Ryan Moore with the reverse and the hang on the rim.
Wow.
Looking for some style points there with the mid-air twist.
I'll see what Geip can do here. Feed it off the backboard himself. Oh, good try. There he comes again. Might be too low on that one. Nope, he got it.
He did get it up and over.
Yep. All right, so now the judges are going to go. The area basketball coaches are...
Well, as you noted, Ethan Schlachter from Ayersville did get all three to fall, and all three fell with some strong conviction.
Absolutely. I'm going to move down here to get the interview afterwards.
So these boys came out and did exactly what they needed to do, Chris.
Yes,
they put on a show. They had a lot of the dunks that fell, and they fell strong. And of course, they were having a lot of fun with it. And Chester's going to get a chance to do it. Take his chance at a half-court shot here. So we'll see what
he does.
Chester can pull off here.
He makes this, it'll go crazy. Oh, good try. It was on.
He was spot on. Just needed the distance. Good attempt, Chester. Kimberly M goes and congratulates him for a try well done. As Chester continues to get the crowd going, that's his specialty.
And right now they're tallying it up. I'm watching them here. I don't know, the crew they got tallying, I'm not so sure about.
These judges to my right over here. Great guys. Let's see if they can put their math skills to the test. Neither of them are math teachers,
no,
so we'll find out. We're just seeing if you guys can put your math skills to the test.
He's got his calculator out.
I see the calculator coming out. That's all right. We'd rather have it accurate.
We're going to keep it right here because we're going to get a winner here shortly as they're adding these up.
You know, it was fun to see the boys take the opportunity to put some smiles on the crowd's faces. And tell you what, the air must be thin here in Bryan, Ohio tonight because they were getting up and getting after that rim.
Yes, they were. 0-1-0. All right, they're still tallying over there. You have to let me know when they get it all figured out. I start to see smoke over there as that smoke, you know, Working so hard there, the pencils.
The sweat's dripping down the eyebrow. I know these kids made it tough for these guys to judge, and they're going to work at it. A couple final results starting to get completed here, but rechecking.
The boys are trying some half courts.
Rechecking their math. Zane Cup hit a half court shot.
He absolutely did.
He said, "Where's my award?"
Another one almost went in there.
If you hit a half court shot, you get 4 free hours in a Team Johnson limo or party bus.
Hey, there you go.
Prom is right around the corner.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you can take advantage of that with their dates as they arrive to the school for prom.
In style.
In style, that's right. And no pressure on our judges here, making sure they get this difficult decision made as best as possible.
All right, we've got some. All right, we're adding up. Let's see what happens. I think that was probably well deserved.
Very well deserved.
Yep.
Ethan gave us 3 nice looks at some beautiful dunks, and he definitely utilized his partner for some nice alley-oops. As he's presented the trophy and the hardware to take home. There he is with Teresa Kuzma, the athletic secretary here at Bryan High School.
All right, I'm going to grab him here for TV. Ethan, come join me here on the TV. Let's turn and face this camera right here. All right, so you won the dunk contest. What was your strategy going into this? You got 3 dunks, and you completed all of them, and they were pretty flashy.
Yeah, I practiced them Wednesday with my girlfriend. We had them down. We got them down to make sure we were going to make them all today.
Yeah, so the strategy was to go simple or complex?
Yeah, well, we wanted to build up. We want to start with something easy, make sure I get a dunk down. That way I get to say I got one down. Then we wanted to build up on that. Get a little bit fancier every single time.
You had Haley Dorman helping you out there. That last dunk over the backboard.
Yeah, she threw some nice throws to me.
And it helps to have a 1,000-point score help you.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Tell me a little bit about what it's like competing here in the All-Star Cage Classic for these Special Olympians.
It's awesome. It's awesome that we're able to put this on for them. I know it means a lot to them. They're not able to play like we are every night during the season, so to be able to do this for them is really special. It means a lot to us even.
All right, so you guys got a competition here against the East All-Stars. What's the strategy for you guys tonight?
Score more than they do.
Score more than they do. All right, tell me what you're going to do in the future here after you graduate.
I'm going to attend the University of Toledo, major in engineering.
All right, well, best of luck in the future. Congratulations. All right, there you go. Your slam dunk winner, Ethan Schlatter from Ayersville. We're going to send it back for a quick commercial break. Eric Herman.
It's been said a million times, there's nothing in the world more important than family. We understand that at Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Our entire staff is like family to us. They are some of the most caring, thoughtful, and dedicated people in our industry. In fact, our newest members are part of my family. When the time comes for your family to say goodbye, remember our family, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, in Bryan, Sherwood, West Unity, and Hamilton.
Tonight's broadcast of Golden Bear Sports is proudly streamed by BMU Cable and High-Speed Internet. BMU is your hometown local provider for digital HD cable and high-speed internet. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net. Go Bears from all of us at BMU.
When we moved into our new facility, I was a little worried about Bob. Bob really loved our temporary office pod. In fact, he was so comfortable, it was a bit concerning. The good news is that Bob has really embraced our new building and has seemed to settle into his new surroundings here at Bryan Ford Lincoln. Now I have a new concern. What's that old saying? People in glass offices should not wear bathrobes? We make buying a vehicle very comfortable here at Bryan Ford Lincoln.
They say there is strength in numbers. In Bryan, we have always taken pride in supporting our Golden Bear student athletes in all of their sporting endeavors. The Bryan Athletic Boosters now have a chance for you to get into the game. If you're Bryan proud, it's time to become Bryan strong. Whether you were a BHS athlete, are raising a BHS athlete, or just love supporting our Bryan High School athlete, this is your chance to be part of the BHS sporting community. Talk to any board member today on how easy it is to join or contact us at 419-636-4536.
Yep, we're back here at Bryan High School. It's the 35th annual Four-County All-Star Cage Classic from Bryan High School. It's going to be the boys East versus the boys West. We've got another half-court shooter who just missed that one. And of course, the West is going to be Williams and Defiance County, the East, Fulton and Henry County. And we're getting set to introduce them. Mark, why don't you talk a little bit about what we got coming up, and I'm going to get our microphone set up again for our introductions.
Yes, we got our boys East-West game coming up here. As Chris noted, we got our Williams and Defiance West team versus our Fulton and Henry East team. We're going to turn it over to the PA announcer.
Representing Fulton and Henry counties. From Holgate, number 1, Sebastian Brazino. Sebastian averaged 5.4 points per game. He was selected honorable mention District 7, and Sebastian's future plans include attending college to study dental hygiene. From Archbold, number 2, Eli Miller. Eli averaged 6 points, 4.6 assists, and 2 steals per game. He was selected first team NWOAL and second team District 7. He's in the top 10% of his class, a member of the National Honor Society, an FCA huddle leader, and Eli's future plans include attending the University of Toledo, majoring in exercise science. From Evergreen, number 3, Josh Dowling. Josh averaged 9 points and 3.4 assists per game. He was selected second team District 7 and honorable mention NWOAL. He is a scholar athlete, and his future plans include attending the University of Toledo. From Pettisville, number 4, Dylan King. Dylan averaged 5.5 points and 5.2 rebounds per game. He was selected second team BBC and honorable mention District 7. He is a scholar athlete and a member of the National Honor Society. Dylan's future plans include majoring in elementary education at Bethel or Taylor University. From Napoleon, number 5, Brendan Druo. Brendan averaged 7 points per game. He was selected honorable mention District 7. He achieved the District 7 and NLL academic teams. Brendan's future plans include attending the University of Toledo. From Pettisville, number 6, Justin Roop. Justin averaged 7.2 points per game. He was selected honorable mention BBC and District 7. He is a scholar athlete and a member of the National Honor Society. Justin's future plans include attending Bluffton University, majoring in sports management. From Archbold, number 7, Caden Bedsole. Caden averaged 6.5 points, 1.5 assists, and a steal per game. He was selected NWOAL in District 7 honorable mention and is a scholar athlete. Caden's future plans include majoring in biology pre-med at Florida Gulf Coast University. From Fayette, number 8, Travis Wagner. Travis averaged 6 points and 3.7 rebounds per game. He was a part of the 2016 sectional and district championship teams. He's on the honor roll at FFA Student Advisory. Travis's future plans include attending Northwest State Community College. From Wasion, number 9, Brooks Guyton. Brooks averaged 9.1 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 3.6 assists per game. He was selected first team NWOAL, first team District 7, second team AP Northwest District, and honorable mention All-Ohio. He is on the honor roll, a member of the National Honor Society. From Delta, number 10, Bowen Green. Bowen averaged 15.8 points and 8.7 rebounds per game. He was selected second team NWOAL and honorable mention District 7. Bowen's future plans include attending the University of Toledo in the accounting program. From Fayette, number 11, Carson Schaffner. Carson averaged 7 points, 2.7 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game. He is on the honor roll and participates in his youth church group. Carson's future plans include attending Northwest State Community College. From Patrick Henry, number 12, Tommy Vance. Tommy averaged 2.5 points and 2 rebounds per game. He also hit 51% of his field goals and was 50% on three-point shots. He is a scholar athlete on the honor roll and a member of the National Honor Society. Tommy's future plans include studying accounting at Bowling Green State University. And from Wasion, number 13, Austin Rotroff. Austin averaged 14.8 points per game and scored 1,057 career points and finished with 654 career rebounds. He was selected the NWOAL Player of the Year, District 7 Player of the Year, AP Northwest District Player of the Year, and was named First Team All-Ohio. He is a scholar athlete and a member of the National Honor Society. Austin's future plans include continuing his basketball career at Duquesne University and majoring in sports marketing. And coaching the East team from Delta is Ron Rouleau and his assistants Abby Harris, Jay Risner, and Nate Fox. And now let's meet the West All-Stars representing Defiance and Williams counties. From Defiance, number 1, Easton Gherkin. Easton averaged 6.2 points and 6.5 rebounds per game. He was selected honorable mention WBL. Easton's future plans include studying education at college. From Edgerton, number 2, Logan Sack. Logan averaged 9 points and 4 rebounds per game and hit 75% of his free throws. He was selected District 7 honorable mention. Logan is a member of the National Honor Society and is currently undecided on his future plans. From Eden High School, number 3, Logan Bloor. Logan averaged 7.2 points and 6.1 rebounds per game. He was selected Academic All-District, Honorable Mention District 7, and Honorable Mention BBC. He is a scholar athlete and member of the National Honor Society. Logan's future plans include running track at Indiana Tech and studying graphic design. From Hicksville, number 4, Peyton Tunis. Peyton averaged 17 points per game and hit 47% of his three-point shots and was 67% from the free throw line. He was selected GMC Player of the Year in First Team District 7. Peyton's future plans include majoring in graphic design at college. From Hilltop, number 5, Stephen Riley. Stephen averaged 13.7 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game. He was selected second team BBC and honorable mention District 7. He was a state science fair participant as well. Stephen's future plans include attending Bowling Green State University and majoring in criminal justice. From North Central, number 6, Josh Bailey. Josh averaged 4 points a game. He received the Coaches Award and is a District 7 scholar athlete. Josh's future plans include attending Northwest State Community College to study business management. From Ayersville, number 7, Ethan Schlachter. Ethan averaged 14.5 points, 9 rebounds, 2.5 blocks, 1.7 steals, 2.5 assists, and hit 61% of his field goals. He was selected First Team All-GMC in District 7 and was also honorable mention Northwest District. He is a National Honor Society member, SAD treasurer, along with his class treasurer. Ethan's plans include attending the University of Toledo to major in engineering. From Bryan High School, number 8, Zane Cup. Zane averaged 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per game. He was selected First Team NWOAL and First Team District 7. Zane's future plans include attending Kent State University, majoring in finance. From Fairview, number 9, Cole Kreitz. Cole averaged 7.1 points per game. He was selected honorable mention District 7. Cole's future plans included the University of Northwestern Ohio. From Hicksville, number 10, Jacob Greer. Jacob was selected GMC honorable mention and is on the honor roll. His future plans include playing baseball at Sinclair Community College. From Montpelier, number 11, Colton Uribe. Colton averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block per game. He was selected the District 7 Player of the Year, along with being the BBC Player of the Year. He's on the honor roll, and his future plans include continuing his basketball career at Trine University and studying sports business. From Striker, number 12, Christian Grapplegetter. Christian averaged 8 points and 5.5 rebounds per game. He was selected District 7 honorable mention and second team BBC. He's on the honor roll, and his future plans include attending college and continuing his baseball career. From Ayersville, number 13, Kyle Nicely. Kyle averaged 16 points and 2.4 steals per game, and he also hit 47% of his field goals. He was selected first team GMC, second team All-District, and was a team captain. He is a GMC All-Conference Scholar Athlete, received District 7 Basketball Academic Achievement, and is a member of the National Honor Society and SAD, and is his class's salutatorian. Kyle's future plans include studying electromechanical engineering at Northwest State Community College. From Bryan, number 14, Peyton Lamberson. Peyton averaged 12.9 points and hit 80% of his foul shots and 46% of his three-point shots and was 50% from the floor. He was selected second team NWOAL, second team District 7, honorable mention Northwest District, and was fifth in scoring in the NWOAL. Peyton's future plans include majoring in business at Kent State University. And from Tenora, number 15, Ryan Moore. Ryan averaged 10 points per game. He was selected first team GMC, second team District 7, honorable mention All Northwest District, and was named to the Vision Chrysler Holiday Classics All-Tournament team. He's a member of the National Honor Society, and his future plans include attending the University of Findlay. And coaching the boys team from the West is Fairview High School's Bodie Kaufman and his assistant Josh Johnson. And
all the players down in the red are going
and the officials for tonight's game, Matt Mello, Dusty Hug, and Ryan Dietmeyer. And while we have everyone on the floor, we'd also like to bring out our Special Olympians tonight as well, representing the East. From Henry County, Tito Martinez of Napoleon. Jacob Heath of Napoleon. Virginia Michael of Napoleon. Oh boy. Kuhner? Braden Kuhner of McClure. Jenkins of Napoleon. Also representing the East team from Fulton County, Braden Ringel of Swanton. Tim Raggett of Archbold. Dylan Hayward of Wauseon. Danielle Burdett of Archbold. And Jason Fields of Delta. West team from Defiance County, Ashley Four of Tenora. Blake Durden of Defiance. Johnny Davis of Hicksville. Brendan Parker of Defiance. Mester of Defiance. Also representing the West team from Williams County, Dwayne Moore of Bryan. Audrey Menner of Stryker. Tyler Good of Montpelier.
I was a little scared.
Jaden Beebe of Bryan.
I would feel terrible the entire time.
And Steve Kimple of Edgerton.
The announcer learned his lesson now.
All right, we're back. Always nice to see the Special Olympians be introduced.
Oh, a lot of fun as they run down and shake the players' hands, and they just loving the moment in the limelight. And I think Stevie Kimple hasn't stopped bragging about his shooting win.
I know.
In his competition from earlier in the night. He was reminding me of that just a little bit ago, right before they announced those lineups.
Yes, absolutely, and he's ready to go. And Stevie doesn't play defense. He just stands there and he jacks those threes up.
Stevie's walking past us right now, and he's getting the crowd going and the players ready. And We're looking for a fun one here between the West and the East with the boys.
We absolutely are, and I'm exhausted from standing, so I'm going to do the first half with you sitting here, and then the second half I'll head out there again.
Well, the girls' game had quite the spread.
Yes,
as we got in the second half, about 20-point spread there. So just as they shot a lot of the long ball, I think we're going to see a lot of the same here with the boys' game. They're already enjoying themselves and figuring out some fun matchups out there. So,
well, I asked Ethan Schlachter from Ayersville, our dunk champion. I asked him what the strategy was, and he said to score more points than the red team. So there you go.
Simple is good tonight. Some of these boys got the crowd going with the dunk contest, and here we go.
And the tip goes to the West. Let's see what they do.
Peyton Lamberson dribbles up court here for the West and dishes off over to Logan Bloyer. First deep ball look there from Kyle Nicely out of Ayersville. Didn't fall. Still knotted at 0.
Ooh, big three. These guys are going to have their right arms in the air a lot tonight, these officials.
I think one of many NBA threes was attempted in that first shot for the East.
So far, a lot of fireworks, but no points.
I think they've taken on the strategy of I'm going to run three-point line to three-point line.
That's right. And you had one of our three-point contestants wide open there on the right side, didn't take one.
Decided to take it in and just missed to the right on the fadeaway.
Up and no good. That was Cole Kreitz of Fairview that attempted that one. Three ball, there you go, first points of the game.
Three-pointer for the East, Brooks
Geip of Wauseon.
As expected, a long ball being drained. And here's another attempt from the West. That was Peyton Lamberson. Missing just on the backside of the rim.
Other three ball, that's good too. Travis Wagner from Fayette.
Three-pointer for the East.
So similar to the girls, the East boys heating things up here to start out the game.
Absolutely. We had that same thing happen in the first game where the East took a big lead. We had a bunch of lead changes back and forth, but then they kind of blew it open in the last half of the second half.
The West gets on the board with a putback by Kyle Nicely. Kyle out of Ayersville. Another deep ball look, rebounded by Logan
nice
Bloor.
Stolen away by Geip. And he just couldn't hang on. He didn't ever do that when he played us. Nice rebound.
Deep ball attempt by Kyle Nicely and put back by Logan Bloor.
Gonna get our first line change of the East.
Here they come, and I'm sure the West will shortly follow. We got a referee timeout to make that line change. The West is going to hold off for a few more minutes here, it looks like. Coach Bodie Kaufman with a slightly different strategy here in the first half.
This is Coach Kaufman's first year at Fairview as the head coach.
Lamberson with another attempt from the left side of the wing. Comes up short. East brings it down. Swing it to the top of the key. A lot of good ball movement. Looking for that open deep ball shot. There it goes.
Another one. Carson Schaffner from Fayette. I think you're right, as we're playing three-pointer line to three-point line. Another one in the air.
We did have Ethan Schlachter looking for the post up there. It was a rare post-up move. And
stolen.
Lamberson with the steal and the kiss off the glass.
Steal the basket for the West, Peyton Lamberson.
He did it again. He kind of poked that one out as well.
Trying to keep it a game here with the East on top 9-6, 13:41 remaining in the first half. At halftime, we'll see our Special Olympians play.
Yep.
With our East versus West, as they had their teams announced not too long ago during the announcing or introduction of the teams, I should say.
Lamberson lost it there, but got it back. Nice kick out.
Lamberson aggressive on the rebound, kicks it out to Kyle nicely of Ayersville, who drains the long ball. Makes it a 1-point game as the East comes down and fires right away. Justin Rupp falls just short, Justin of Pettisville.
West actually working some offense.
Attempting to. Setting screens and rolls.
We're going to see Zane Cupp from Bryan check in here in just a second, along with 4 of his other men in blue shirts.
Cole Kreitz missed short there for Fairview as the East comes back down. They drop it off to Dylan King, who fell short. Dylan of Pettisville. Looks like the West may do a new line change every 6 minutes here.
Okay, that's how they're going to do it. Oh. That was almost good. That rattled in and out. You hate when that happens.
That was Jacob Greer of Hicksville.
Look at this long one. Oh, wow.
My.
That was an NBA plus, right?
Plus a step or two. And I'm sorry, that was Peyton Tunis of Hicksville. The shot before that, or the attempt before that.
Last screen for the East made by Travis Wagner.
Peyton with the steal. I think he wanted to join the dunk competition on that fast break, but decided to lay it up just instead.
Oh! Sebastian Braceno from Holgate. He was actually in the lead of the three-point contest.
He was in the lead until the final round. He stayed hot, though, for this game.
Absolutely.
Brooks Skype, the winner of that three-point competition, grabs the rebound, looks to find his teammate, Sebastian Braceno. He goes off his hands out of bounds. Peyton Tunis of Hicksville. Walking the ball up the floor, looking for the open man.
Oh, they fed it to him. What a nice move.
Beautiful look there from Christian Grebengetter of Stryker. Beautiful assist. Drops a dime in there to Mr. Tunis of Hicksville. Brennan Druitt with the attempt at the long ball. Comes up just short, out of bounds. West basketball.
See what Cup does here. Did that all year long, that kind of step back at the foul line.
All the players when they trying to get their touches here.
East keeps one and done. Cup with a nice move. Ooh.
Tries the up and under.
Tried the scoop.
Asking for contact as he runs on the floor. There's Travis Wagner of Fayette missing the long ball deep. They are definitely in NBA range, if not another step or two.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're all smiles.
They are having a good time. The East is getting ready for another line change.
Oh, man. He isn't missing by much.
Sebastian Braceno of Holgate looked on target, came just short.
There we go.
Three-pointer for the West. Peyton Tunis.
All right, so we're all knotted up at 15 with 8:36 remaining in the first half.
This is a competitive game, Mark. Bowen Green.
Basket for the East, Bowen Green.
Nice spin move underneath for the
Tunis again with
2. He thought he was feeling it.
He did. I think he and Cup have something up their sleeve. They've been chit-chatting a little
Have
bit.
they? Yeah, we saw a little bit of that in the first game, too, between the girls. Some talks with the sideline teammates and coaches.
Yep.
Tunis lost his footing. I'm sorry, that was Bailey. Lost his footing before that shot.
The blonde hair really gets everybody confused.
Zane Cup with a move to the rim but couldn't finish it.
Broke some ankles there,
Got some
Bowling Green.
Oohs and ahs from the crowd. I think Bowling Green of Delta, although he fell, he was impressed.
He was. Now a 5-point lead gets opened up.
Three-pointer for the East, Justin Root.
Starting to see a little more flash in the play out there.
Yep.
Some no-look passes and dancing with the basketball.
Underneath the Geip. I'm sorry, that's not Geip, that's Bowling Green.
Basket for the East, Bowen Green.
Another line change here for the West, and right about that 6-minute mark. So,
yeah.
Coach Bodie Kaufman sticking with his strategy.
He is. 6-6-6.
Yeah, you're right. There is a lot of badgering going on. I think they're going to try and pull some
nice steal away.
Tricks out of the hat here as they keep playing. Deep ball from the volleyball 10-foot line.
That's right. And he got his pocket. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
A rare foul.
Wow.
East doing another line change here. The East on top, 22-15 with a 7-point spread. 5:45 remaining here in the first half. Running clock. Means we're just 5 minutes away or so from our Special Olympics East vs. West basketball game here in the 4-County All-Star Cage Classic.
Oh, again from outside.
Again, just to note, the real stat of the night is the $189,000 plus have been donated over the last 34 years, and with this being the 35th annual, hoping to reach close to that $200,000 mark, and all those proceeds and all those donations benefit our 4-county area Special Olympians.
It's always fun to watch them play. I don't do much talking during their game because they speak for themselves.
He's been trying for a deep one.
Yeah, that's his
with
second
some
deep
razzle
one.
dazzle attached to it.
Look at this one.
Coach Geip says, put me on the bench after that one.
Teammates giving him
If I don't draw a rim, I deserve to sit down.
Another one. That should be 3, I think. That 3 for him?
It is 3 threes. He's got
9
15 points already.
Oh, 15 points.
15 total.
He's got 15 of the 23.
Not the 3-ball attempt this time, but I think he got a hand on that one before he...
Oh, look at that. Ryan Moore from Tenora.
West, Ryan Moore.
Brennan Druid of Napoleon with the drive there, coming up just short of the shot.
Another long three on the side. Nice position there by the East to get that one. Wow.
Making it rain here in Bryan
That's
tonight.
right, absolutely.
It makes it a 2-point game with 3 minutes here left in the half. 28-26, East on top of the West. Peyton Lamberson now back in for the West All-Stars.
Nice running shot there by Stephen Riley of Hilltop. Oh, almost stolen away. Nice little runner by Tommy Vance from Patrick Henry. And then stole it away.
Stealing a foul. Eli Miller of Archbold getting aggressive. Getting himself to the line.
Going to the free throw line for the East, Eli Miller.
He says, we're still allowed to play defense in an all-star game. Eli, the left, he steps to the line, comes short on the first shot of 2.
Close game here, 30-28. This game has gone into the hundreds before. Have a challenge if we're going to do that.
I think the final minute and 45 of this half, we're going to have to see a couple more threes fall if we're going to get to 100 to triple digits tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It looked like he was trying to pass it inside, but that was a three-point attempt. Nice job rebounding by that West team underneath. Most of the East shots have been one and done. Oh.
Eli Miller again. Let's get up the floor. Quick 2 points for the East, and they expand that lead to 32-28 with just over a minute to play.
Another three. It's all about the three-point offense.
That's the Easton Gherkin out of Defiance. 6'3" senior.
Had his best year of his career at Defiance this past year. Guess you always want to improve every year. Under a minute to play.
Beautiful pass there for the easy 2 on the East.
Tommy Vance with the recipient of that pass. And
Dylan King of Pettisville threading the needle to get that ball to him.
.7 seconds. Let's see what they do.
Eli Miller's had the hot hand, step back, up in.
Oh,
almost gets the roll before the half here.
All right, it is 36-28 at the half. We're going to take a break before the Special Olympics game here on BMU TV.
Andrews O'Neill & Lowe is committed to providing you the best value for your insurance dollar. We are an agency built on integrity, offering personal service and sound advice you can trust. That's why we partner with experienced carriers like the Central Mutual Insurance Company for your auto, home, or business insurance needs. Central's quality insurance products are reasonably priced and backed by prompt, professional service, providing value for your peace of mind. Andrews O'Neill & Lowe is your local Central agent. Call us today at 419-636-5050.
Hey everybody, it's Dieter Held here with Daryl Shirkey Ford Lincoln in Montpelier, Ohio. We talk a lot about having the best prices and best selection in our area, but our #1 goal is to provide the customer with an excellent experience. From the beginning to the end of the deal, we want your interest to be at the front of our minds to provide you with the best fun and stress-free buying experience we possibly can.
Give us a call or stop in and see us at Daryl Shirkey Ford Lincoln in Montpelier, Ohio. We look forward to helping you.
This is my story. I'm a mother of 3, a wife, and a cat operator. I earned my degree in mechanical engineering technologies. Now I have a career doing exactly what I studied. I learned more, now I earn more.
BMU high-speed internet is now cheaper than ever. Now just $30 a month. That's $100 a year in savings. Get it with BMU extended basic cable for all your sports, movies, and reality shows. Plus local programming, including high school sports and community events. Not to mention a local help desk and support team for when you need them. Now for the fine print. We don't have any. No contracts or hidden fees. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net.
It's been said a million times, there's nothing in the world more important than family. We understand that at Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Our entire staff is like family to us. They are some of the most caring, thoughtful, and dedicated people in our industry. In fact, our newest members are part of my family. When the time comes for your family to say goodbye, remember our family, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory in Bryan, Sherwood, West Unity, and Hamilton.
Back out at Bryan High School, it's the time of the night that everybody is excited about. That is the Special Olympics game. The reason why we're here to raise money for the 4-county Special Olympics, and they're out there right now and ready to go, and we're going to just basically not talk and just let the game speak for itself, because this is a really cool thing. So the Special Olympics game here on BMU, 35th Annual All-Star Cage Classic. Special Olympians game as they get a standing ovation here at Bryan High School. Always the best part of the All-Star Cage Classic, the Special Olympians halftime performance. The crowd cheering them on after a great halftime game here. And we're going to take a 30-second timeout, and when we come back, we will bring you the second half action after this on BMU TV.
Tonight's broadcast of Golden Bear Sports is proudly streamed by BMU Cable and High-Speed Internet. BMU is your hometown local provider for digital HD cable and high-speed internet. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net. Go Bears from all of us at BMU.
Back out at the Four-County All-Star Cage Classic. Here's Malenga Mark Bryan. Mark, thanks so much for helping out tonight. It's been fun, huh?
It has been a blast. You said it best. We just got to see the best part of the night. Job well done by all our special Olympians. Just played a halftime game. A lot of fun. A lot of baskets being scored.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so it's fun to see, and looking forward to the second half action. Now we got a score of 36-28. The East All-Stars on top of things. Gotta get back into position here.
As we're getting ready to start the second half, the 50-50 raffle, winner being drawn.
205-811.
Chris, I don't see you walking back to the scores table, so you must not have won the 50-50.
I didn't win the 50-50. I'm gonna grab Ryan here quick for an interview. Ryan, yes, come on, come say hi. Come say hi. He's not saying hi. Come say hi to me. Tell me what it's like to be officiating a game like this with all these all-stars on the same court.
Oh, it's a great experience of my life. It's been great. Yeah, a lot of fun. So.
And of course, the Special Olympians at halftime is really the reason we're here.
Oh yeah, it's great watching those guys out there. It's a lot of fun.
And you guys are just running up and down this court. It's like three-point line to three-point line.
Yeah, we're not working real hard, I gotta admit. There's not a lot of sweat getting broke right now. So.
There you go. Well, thanks for joining us, and thanks for your time here tonight. Did we have a winner there on the 50-50 mark?
We do have a winner, and I think they're getting things all set here as we get ready to move into the second half. The boys are stepping back out on the floor. And if you just heard that, that's what I wasn't 100% sure of. The 50-50 winner donated all $460 right back to the great cause for tonight. Right back to the Special Olympians here in the Four-County area. So, again, another way to give back to the community, and we thank everyone for the support of tonight.
Awesome job, awesome job. Well, they're on the court now, and we're getting set for this.
Yep, we got
second half action.
East versus West. We got the East in the lead by 8 points, 36-28. And if you thought we saw a lot of long balls in the first half, you haven't seen anything yet.
Absolutely. I know there was some scheming at halftime to see what we could do for some trick action. We'll see what's going on here.
We'll see if either team goes with the girls' Coach Oak's rule of 3 passes and shoot. And the East started out.
And there we go, a 3-point basket.
With a 3.
Ah, right, the answer.
Another long ball attempt by Justin Roop of Pettisville. West comes down. Peyton Tunis with the attempt. Peyton had 15 points in the first half, hitting 3 long balls.
I'm going to grab Bodie Kaufman here in front of you. Coach Kaufman, first year at Fairview, had a good year, and now you're coaching all these guys. What's it like to do this?
It's nice to have some guys that can shoot the basketball, athletic, and dribble. It's kind of fun.
It's a great cause here tonight, and you just saw that halftime game, and that's really all why we're here. But it's also fun for these guys to get a chance to play with the guys they compete against.
Absolutely. They've probably been playing against each other for a long, long time, and now they get a chance to be teammates and go out there and play together, and it's kind of fun to watch.
And you got Josh Johnson here next to you. I usually see him in the stripes, but he's your assistant coach at Fairview.
Yeah, he helps out a little bit, not very often, but every once in a while he does. But yeah, no, he's been a great help this year, and he's doing a great job tonight doing pretty much nothing.
And what's the strategy here in the second half?
We're going to try to score more points than them.
And there you go, Bodie Kaufman, coach of Fairview.
Well said by Coach Bodie Kaufman there. And as he says that, the exchange of threes was happening during the interview, Chris. Keeps our spread at 42-33 with another deep ball attempt here. That was by number 12, Christian Grebengetter of striker. And Mr. Tunis again, draining another three.
Why wasn't this guy in the three-point contest?
He probably would have given Brooks Stripe a run for his money. Wow.
And the bank was open on that one.
It just keeps coming, doesn't it?
Wow.
Another line change here, getting ready by the East team. I think Coach Bodie Kaufman is going to stick with the old every 6-minute rotation. Mr. Tunis again with a three.
Just dropping the three-pointers.
I see some arms going up in the stands.
Here's another one the other way. Wow. Here comes the 5. So
our statistician just let me know that Mr. Tunis now has 21 total points of the night.
21 out of 39.
Got to do what, 4 or 5 threes? 4 threes? And he's not hesitating. There's another.
He is not. Nice move.
Good rebound and put back.
That's Peyton Lamberson, right?
That was Peyton.
Can't see numbers all the way down here. Oh, the bank was open there too.
It did open again.
Oh, wow.
Tunis was looking for it. Decided to dish it off to Christian Grebengetter. Throws it over to Ryan Moore, to Nora. He takes a look at it, falls short, falls into the hands of Peyton Lamberson, who goes back. Was supposed to be intended for more, ended up in the hands of Logan Bloor from Eden, 5'11" senior who puts in the easy bucket.
And they're going inside. When the outside shot's not there, they go inside.
Eli Miller, he was another one feeling it from Archbold in the first half and took a deep three attempt. And
another one.
Tunis again.
He is lighting it up.
24 points. Is Coach Bodie Kaufman really going to take him off the floor? It appears so.
Wow.
But he cuts the West deficit down to only 2, 48-46 with 13:25 remaining here.
Can you believe that guy has 24 points tonight? Crazy.
Chris trying to get a reaction from our referee crew, who's doing an outstanding job keeping the game flow going tonight, but they are in the zone right now.
They are in the zone.
Kyle nicely brings the ball down the floor.
Uh-oh.
Tapped long.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Thought
I
we
missed
might
both
see
sides.
A little of a dunk contest come back out, but nope. Oh, and we keep the ball in play. That's how we keep the game moving.
That's right.
Coach Bodie Kaufman celebrating over here. That benefited his West team for 3 points with a deep ball by Logan Sack of Edgerton.
Oh, now we've got some discussion going on.
They took the lead on that play.
The East coach not happy with that situation.
Coach
All in good
Rulo,
fun.
Coach Rulo feeding him a few words in his ear as they walk back down the floor. With that, he says we're going to do a line change on the east side.
Right through the middle. It was pretty. Almost hit Sam,
Brennan
our
Drew
camera
of
person.
Napoleon Makes it a 1-point lead for the East.
Cup. Look at this move.
He tried to give the old crossover move to Bowen Green again, but Bowen stayed on his feet that time, and another deep ball attempt there by the East. Zane brings it down the court, dishes it off.
Oh, beautiful.
To Logan Sack of Edgerton, who hits nothing but the bottom of the net. 52-50, West on top. We got a ball game here.
We do.
11 minutes to go.
Absolutely. You like the high-scoring action of the girls, but I like a tight game as well. So
this new pace, we might get close to triple digits here.
We might.
We'll find out. Travis
And it's just
Wagner,
going back and
deep
forth.
Ball.
Back
Travis
and forth.
Fayette. Any in-game reaction from the players down there, Chris, on the east sideline?
We're working on it here. They're all so engrossed in the game, I don't want to interrupt them.
Oh, almost gets the roll there, does Justin Roop of Pennsville. Looking for another attempt. Fall short. West with the rebound, looks up court. Finds Stephen Riley.
Oh, beautiful. And now they're chucking it down here.
I just heard Coach Bodie Kaufman say we can't make a layup right now, so let's keep attempting the three.
Well, I mean, that was Coach Oak's strategy, and it worked for him in the girls' game. 3 passes and a 3. Nothing but threes. Under 10 minutes to play in this one. It's been a good game.
Yeah, we like to see a little back and forth action in a game like this, and a lot of high scoring, and we're getting exactly what we asked for.
Oh, Zane with a long 3-ball. Woo.
I think he knew how to play the drafts in this gym with this being his home court and gave it a whirl.
Absolutely.
He goes in for the rebound to try and throw it down one-handed, and almost.
He's having a good time tonight.
Let loose a little bit.
He is.
There's a line change with the East. Yeah, our statistician, Coach Todd Grosjean over here to my right, keeping me updated throughout the game. I think he enjoys watching this with no worries
Another
on his
long
plate
one
tonight.
Cup in there again to try to rebound.
Nice take by Josh Dowling of Evergreen.
Another line change for the West here.
Makes it a 2-point game, 57-55, 8:18 to go.
Ooh.
And Tunis picks up right where we left off.
27 points for that guy. Woo.
Tunis again. This is off this time. West looks to go inside, but Dylan King of Pennsville says, we'll take that. It's stolen the other way. Attempt by Cole Kreitz of Fairview comes up short. Here comes the East, trailing by 5 now with 7:17 remaining. Long ball look. There by Josh Dowling of Evergreen. Hits the front side of the rim. And here
I got
comes the
Travis
back.
Wagner with me from Fayette. Travis, what's the goal coming into a game like tonight?
It's just a great atmosphere to just come and enjoy the night and have fun with a bunch of people from around the areas. And it's just a really good night.
Now, you guys play against each other all season long, and so do you kind of know what they do, what they're going to do, where they want to shoot it from?
Oh yeah, you know who's a shooter and you know who's a crasher and who's just an all-around good athlete. So it's really fun to come out here and play against them all. It's a great night.
Talk a little bit about watching that Special Olympics game.
Oh, it's really awesome to see those kids coming out here and enjoying themselves like we enjoy ourselves on the court. It's a little more special to me because of my sister. She also
missing a couple layups. All right, we got them subs coming all in.
I think Zane gently reminded him that he's all about the three ball tonight.
That's right.
Zane brings the ball down the floor, dishes it off to his teammate. Kyle Nicely with the attempt. Eli Miller in the paint, kicking it back out.
I'm gonna try to get Peyton Kunis here. Peyton, here for a second. What's going on out there, man? You're hitting all these shots.
I don't know, man. I just feel great tonight, having fun with all these people. All that coaching out there helping out with me. He's telling me to keep shooting the ball, and I guess I'm just making all of them.
What's it like playing against these guys playing with these guys you used to play against all season?
It's kind of weird at first, but then again, when we start playing together, it's really fun out here with all the guys that we played against, having competitions. It's just really fun to come out here with all these guys and just have a great day on this Friday night.
And also cool to see the Special Olympics game.
Oh, that was very sweet, dude. I wish I could play with them, but that's a real big game tonight. They're the real MVPs right there.
All right, thanks so much. There's your leading scorer right now, Mark.
And he was not lying when he said he was feeling and having fun.
That's right, absolutely. Is his coach giving him grief? We might need to go interview Fisher down there.
We got our poor Bryan players here getting yelled at by the AD and the head basketball coach about taking a layup. I'll remember that next December when he gets angry over a layup.
There he goes. There he goes. And he comes over for a shake from Coach Kaufman.
That's what you like to see. A lot of fun being had out there by the boys. Under a minute to go. We got a 77-64 lead by the West. That clock keeps running here in the final 30 seconds of the game. We're seeing what we can draw up here in the final 20 seconds. Who's going to get the
we had a guy
shot?
come in off the bench. Oh, and that was goaltending, I think. Another one. Oh, another.
The injured Colin Uribe of Montpelier with a leg brace on, getting multiple attempts here.
Oh, now a couple come in and clean it up. There you go, 77-64, your final score. And they shake hands, and boy, what a game.
A lot of fun tonight.
Yes, it was, absolutely. Absolutely a good time tonight. 35th edition is in the books. Want to thank our sponsors. I'm going to pull those up right now. Bryan Ford Lincoln, main stops of Northwest Ohio. They're providing the main stop scoreboard. Northwest State Community College, Oberlin, Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. By Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe. the Bryan Athletic Boosters, Bryan Municipal Utilities, and Darrow Shirkey Ford. Don't forget, coming up next week, we've got baseball again, varsity baseball with Evergreen here on BMU at 2:30, actually at 5 o'clock game on Monday, April 9th. We're going to take a quick break, come back with more after this.
An insurance policy is essentially a promise to pay for covered losses that occur to your assets. At Andrews O'Neill & Lowe, we take this promise seriously, from the minute you accept the policy to the moment the loss occurs and beyond. That's why we place your auto, home, or business insurance with an experienced carrier like the Central Mutual Insurance Company. Our expertise, matched with Central's quality products and service, provide you protection, security, and peace of mind. Andrews O'Neill & Lowe is your local Central agent. Call us today at 419-636-5050.
At Real Funeral Service, we are professionals with the sincere desire to reward every family who have placed their trust and confidence in us by being attentive to every detail, displaying the highest level of courtesy and compassion, and providing the greatest measure of respect for their wishes. As remembrance planners, our goal is to help families find joy in the way they choose to remember, honor, and celebrate the wonderful life of their loved one. Krill Funeral Service, we are experts at helping.
I want to thank all of our crew that is bringing you the game tonight here on BMU. Thanks so much to all of our crew. We had, let's see, let me go through. We had Sam, Eric, help me out here, Edna, Will, Jonathan, KB, Eric, and that's the crew. And then, of course, Mark Ray, my co-host. Actually, you did most of the work. I just walked around and talked to people. You called the game.
I
So
had the easy job of watching a little bit of fun tonight. Watch you get some nice interviews for a great event that was had. So thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
no problem, anytime. Again, your final score on the East game, or this game, the East All-Stars 77, West 64. Thanks for joining all of us. Don't forget that this is a presentation of Bryan Municipal Utilities. All rights reserved. Please do not make duplications or copies or use of this in any way without the express written consent of BMU. For all of us at Golden Bears Sports Network and BMU TV, I am Chris Malenga. Have a good night, everybody.